Ooh, ooh, chat. What, Keandre? What? Ooh, chat. I need to get my phone. Y'all need to call in. We need to have some laughter on the phone. Oh, let me get Kiwan. Kiwan! Chat. Ooh, chat. Ooh, chat. Ooh, chat. We're supposed to be babysitting now. Ooh, chat. He's tearing up, y'all, so I ain't gonna keep them on camera. Oh, child. Okay, you can go.
Just like
No, you can go. Get out, please. Get out, please. Get you a child. Get you a kid, child. Everybody gonna help you. Yeah. Ooh, you know what though? Ooh, child. I'm sitting here. I'm supposed to be babysitting. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. I'm supposed, I got the little baby sleep. I just got the little baby sleep, right? I'm listening to this shit here, and I'm just upstairs like, woo, child, woo, child, child, child. Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all. For some apparent reason, right? I'm like, is he displaying this like? Did he say he was gonna like put some stuff together or whatever so that Kim Fox can hear his part about tampering with the the witness? and stuff. Did he say that? I'm like, ooh, child. Did he just say that? He finna pull a Dennis move, y'all. He was like, well, shit, if Dennis gonna send some shit down there on Hollywood, and I'm finna send some shit down there on Sylvia. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what in the hell? No, not yet. I was like, oh my God. He doing a double take, y'all. This stuff was crazy. You say you knew it was coming. Girl. I'm like, you finna do what? You finna send some shit down He say he about to put together his package, y'all, and sit down to Kim Fox now. He done pulled a Dennis Byron in 24 hours. This shit is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, y'all. This shit is crazy. I'm like, OMG. Keandre is acting spoiled because I had the other baby, so now he wants to sit on my lap. So y'all just gonna have to watch him, do what he do, which is tearing up my bear. So stop. So I'm sitting here. I'm like, well, okay. Did y'all go and check out my community post on that one little part that he was playing? And he said, send it to me. Did he say? Did he say yes? Send it to me. Is Sylvia sharing information to a person that gladly took the information? Wouldn't that make you an accomplice? I'm just asking. Wouldn't you be an accomplice? Like how you gonna try to have the state attorney apprehend somebody on your allegations when you were involved with it too? I'm just asking. How does that work? Because that video recording that he just played, you can clearly hear his voice saying, send it to me. If you didn't want a part of it, why would you request for somebody to send you something? Now, that can only play out in one way to me. Like that, send it to me sounds like some undercover informant or a private investigator, right? Or the FBI or the Homeland Security. I don't understand why he would ask to have her send him these things that is part of their investigation on people that they assume was doing things to Mr. Kelly. Y'all make this shit make sense here, right? So now it's use it against her. Boy, Sylvia better step up her game. Sylvia better step up her game. Sylvia better be shit. Sylvia better step up her game. I'm telling y'all earlier, I would have been like, nigga, shit, I was giving this shit to you. You was asking for the shit. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right. Something definitely ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right here. I don't know how a person can go and tell a bunch of shit and exclude oneself out of it. How does that work? Did y'all go and listen to the clip part? Cause that what I hear his voice in there. I do. Lord, I do. How does playing the information that infamous Sylvia asked him to listen to flip it around as like Sylvia was doing all of this stuff to do whatever to Mr. Kelly, when the whole audio, she did state that she was doing what she had to do to get some information, right? And the person that she's getting the information out of was one of the persons, one of the people that was questionable in the damn trial. Like he do know that that was the man that goes by Demetrius Smith that took the stand on the prosecution side. He's aware of that, right? I'm just asking for a friend right now. I'm just asking y'all for a friend. Do y'all think that he knows that? That's the guy that Sylvia said that she was play flirting and play liking. That's what Sylvia said. I don't know that to be true. But she's talking to one of the guys that took the stand against Mr. Kelly. He's playing the audio. Get off of me. Go look at TV. Go. He's playing the audio. He made me lose my page and everything. He's playing the audio like he don't know who that is. You would think that he would be like, good job. Oh, you got that information. Oh, yeah, we can do, so-and-so, or whatever. What's going on there? But he ain't doing that. He say he's sending that shit to Kim Fox to make sure. This is what he said. Cause I don't believe what he said. That he ain't finna send nothing to nobody. What's going on, Jason? I don't believe it. Y'all can believe it. I don't believe it, right? Because he's in that audio. So what makes him think that if it is sent to a Kim Fox, that she not going to ask, well, who did nigga Hoppo? I know, right? That is Jason. That's Sherry. That's Miss Denise. That's Queen. Can you say duck? Can you say duck? Duck, duck, duck. No, you ain't gonna say it. He said duck, duck the other day. I just want to know, y'all, what makes anybody think that if you send out information like that, that they're not going to want to know who is all of these people? In his voice, he's in that tape, isn't he? Yeah, it's old, and ain't nothing been done with it by now. You right. What's gonna happen? What's gonna be done with it? I don't know. Go look at TV. Yeah, go. Get away from me. So the shit is crazy. He was like, well, I'm gonna send this here, and we're gonna have Kim Fox file this under the tampering of witness. He finally off of my lap. He'll be back in a minute. For some reason, he's gluing himself to me, but the cartoons on. He should be okay. I don't know. I don't know. And I get it that, the crowd feels that it's funny. I don't know how. How do you laugh at something of somebody trying to get someone else locked up or interrogated when in fact that person as well could be brought up in this shit, and he can get down there because Kim Fox might want to meet him. Come on in here, let me explain to me what you have, young man. Well, this here is so-and-so, and she's tampering with the witness. He gonna tell the state attorney what law has been violated. That's what he said, right? So Kim Fox gonna turn around and be like, well, who is this guy on here? Oh, well, that's me. I was pretending that I was her friend and getting information out of her. That's how he gonna flip that shit on with Kim Fox. Now, I don't know her like that. We was just, we met through social media, whatever, but I had to play the role too and get some information out of her to see what the hell she want and blah, blah, blah. And she started sending me all these recordings and this or that, so I just played along with the thing, with the shit. What? Huh? Boy, I swear to God, that judge sure called it, y'all. Constitutional, she says. And we know constitutional, it means something that applies worldwide. It's the concept of, he think like everything. A celebrity, I don't know. One of the most difficult questions to ask is, Why is he like, why? Why is this necessary? Why do y'all think that this is necessary? I don't get that. I don't think this is necessary. I ain't even see Chi-Town in the chat. Where you see Chi-Town at? I don't see it. If she's in the chat, what's going on? Why is this necessary, y'all? Now, dig this shit. Cause I caught the shit when I got baby Emma to sleep, right? I caught this. I was like, what did he say? Jocelyn Smith popped up in the chat. Ain't that what's her last name, y'all? Jocelyn or whatever. She bees on, pretty much everybody except for mine. She doesn't come visit over here. But I'm just saying, like, Jocelyn was over there. And Lord, whatever it was, Jocelyn said something and he didn't like it. So you know what happened after that? He called out some alleged shit that was whispered between her and him about, the DJ Tyson's and his girls. He was like, well, let's not play like we so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh, she was in here? Oh, I didn't even see her. I didn't even see her. I never really see her come over much, so I never see her much over here, right? But he called her out. Mad because of what she put in that chat. And he was like, we not finna go there. Because I'm about to tell the people how we was whispering and you told me. And she reiterated it back into Williams. Yeah, Jocelyn Williams. In the chat. Because, that's what she said and that's how she felt. She was like, no, I believe DJ Tyson's daughters, right? And then Bookham acted like he was telling something that she wasn't able to tell herself. But then he said, well, you the one, he talking about Jocelyn, right? Yeah, he owed that, right? Well, you the one, was ringing or messaging or something. And like he is her side source. Like he was one of her undercover sources. That's how he put it. I can't imagine Jocelyn like that. She has a marriage and grown adult boys and things like that. So I don't know, but that was weird. But, I just, it helps my point making, if not anything. You can't talk to everybody. You have to study people and know who you're talking to because the minute they get mad, that boy gonna drop your shit. Hey, bird. That boy gonna drop your shit because you not on the train with him. You had a free boy. I kinda did. Cause my mom then was here, so I would peep in here and there. I would peep in here and there, and I'd be like, oh Lord, he's at it again. I just want to know if all of this comes to a head. Like how, how is how? Like, you're gonna explain yourself out of all of this stuff if it comes to head. How so? Now, I know I got to laugh at what DJ put up on his new page, you guys. I gotta laugh and play with it. It's probably not the right thing to do. It's the funny thing to do. I was like, boy, it is so many questions or whatever to ask in the video audio that DJ had dropped about, that defense fund. That call to Greenberg is hilarious because you can hear, him trying to throw some loops in it, like undermining Greenberg, the one who has the education in the law, right? And been practicing for a while, has his own little firm or whatever down there. And I was listening to it on DJ's channel on the way home, and I was just cracking up. I'm like, do you hear this boy? None of trying to understand, and a lot of people do, how you are aware that a particular person paid $4,000 into an account. He had an answer for that too, because he was like, well, that's before Doug Anton got hold to this information. But then you got Greenberg, who had, according to him, no idea that a Doug Anton, which was supposed to have been his partner, right? He brought, I thought people said out here that he brought Doug Anton in, for the help because his license or whatever was different state. It was something. I kind of remember that. So Greenberg was like, huh? Well, how much is in there, he says, right? So he threw him a number out there. But when he said that he knew certain people that had donated into it, he was talking about how he helped do the PayPal. So maybe he's talking about knowing these people before Doug Anton came on and said that he changed all the passwords and things like that. What's going on, Shannon? Maybe so. Why would he want to intercept gift cards? That was, and then he came out, but he said that was, he went and turned that story though, Capone too. Don Russell was the one with the, the gift cards and things like that, but he intercepted them because Don Russell was doing wrong or he made up this stuff and he was in the fake profile or some shit like that. I think I remember showing y'all. I don't even know if I still have it. Showing y'all when I told y'all the story when I was in Chicago one time. And what's that darn site, y'all? I ain't been on it in so long where you used to video people, right? Or whatever. And I was on it with some friends, but an instant message came through from on there and it was like R. Kelly. And I was telling y'all how the person was telling me to help get Apple phone card, Apple card or some shit. And I remember it was a few people in the chat was saying that they had gotten that too, right? And I was like, shit, you got more money than me. You send me the $50 and how about I order it with your money? What the fuck? And I couldn't get got like that. That wasn't gonna happen, but I don't, that's the part that's puzzling. And I'm sure, Greenberg probably scratched his head and be like, well, how does he even know that? How does he even know these particular people sent X, Y, and Z dollars if he says that, Greenberg was, whatever. We gonna listen to it a little bit 'cause I gotta laugh at this shit, y'all. But what he's doing now, I guess, is definitely trying to come at Sylvia. Definitely. It's a lot of anger with him about Sylvia for some crazy reason. So Sylvia really probably need to lawyer up. Because, he's coming with the vengeance. Yeah, I do, Elizabeth. How you feel? I do. I feel so much better. I do. I'm breathing better. Everything. I feel better. Yeah. Thank you, hon. Thank you. Thank you for asking. But Sylvia needs to lawyer up, yeah. Because this can be a very drastic situation. Like, seriously, like, in and out of court and everything. Because he's got it out for her. He's very upset with Sylvia. And from what we've been seeing out here is about the car. Is it about how they left, from over there? So, is it... he should be able to get the information and stuff. He still got a few people, over there that can, that help pulls Mr. Kelly reports and things like that. So I'm like, well, it can't be that because he can get whatever information. So what is causing him to be very, very angry with her? Is it the way she was raising money? Is it, what is it? Something is wrong. Smoke with a woman, though? Smoke with a woman? For what? For jumping, leaping, doing what is it, leaping bounds? Or starting on show? Or raising money? Getting people to donate? What is it? Like, what is it? He's blaming it on her now about, a lot of information. I don't know. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt to be blamed for some things, and then she probably feel like she's gagged, and just don't want to say anything because the more you say something, it will just continue to escalate. I don't know. We gonna have some fun with this video. I hope DJ don't mind, but I gotta have some fun with this. If DJ wants to, he can strike my page too. I don't care. I don't care. But I'm finna have some fun with this goddamn audio. And before the baby wake up, I'm like, shit. This shit is fun. Since then, back down memory lane, whatever. But I was listening to him, and that's crazy how even if Jocelyn had a whispering or a private conversation with him, right? And because she typed something in the chat over there, and he really didn't like it. He didn't block her, but he came out to tell everybody some stuff allegedly that she had done privately, through communication. That's fucked up. That's totally messed up. Like, his whole resume is out here now. And the only thing that should be on it is, and you say you just a friend. You say you just a friend. Friends? Mm-mm. How many others have them? No. That boy came in with about 7 artists, different songs tonight. He got his adrenaline going, and he was ready to go. He got all his, the back of the truck. He even played, what's his name song? The back of the trunk, everything. He had to get the damn adrenaline up going on that job. I'ma see. Let me see. Hold on a second. This shit is funny. Y'all got to go subscribe to DJ's other channel. DJ got the juice right. So it's 3 minutes long, but I got to laugh at this shit. I really do, because I was like, I don't know how successful he would be doing a Dennis Byron. I don't know. He said he don't copy nobody. But that was a straight up Dennis Byron move right there. Because he would have never thought about sending some shit down to... This is what he say he gonna do, but ain't no telling if he's gonna do it or not. But, yeah, he been sending some shit down to Kim Fox and tell Kim Fox that Sylvia has been tampering with the witness when he is clearly on the audio saying, send it to me. Well, if she sent it to you, even if you done listened to it and you done sat there and then you, that makes, in my opinion, you accomplished to the witness of tampering. Because if you look at the date that he was having this conversation with Sylvia, which was, how long ago that tape is, y'all? That shit was old, right? About 2 years now. 2 years in. What's going on, Keisha? What's going on? 2 years old, right? And it was like, well, you've been holding on to this for how long? Well, then there can be a charge against him with obstruction. he be over there obstructing the goddamn case that he's trying to bring against Sylvia. I'm like, nigga, you been hiding this tape for how long? You been hoarding this for how long? Shit. His best bet is to go burn some shit. I'm like, you gonna go, but if you turn that tape in without editing it, cause you receipt king and you probably get to editing that shit or whatever, but book, you might be charged with obstruction of evidence. You just may be, and you gonna be charged as well with accomplice. What's the word, y'all? Accomplice of tampering with goddamn witnesses. He say he trying to help people. Boy, I'm trying to help your ass because you going down. Send that tape in. Your butt gonna be going down. I don't care. Now I gotta get a Dennis Bryan. We got the Hollywood shake challenge. Now we got the Dennis Byron copy challenge. I don't know. This shit crazy. Yeah, she may be Elizabeth, but in this situation right here, which you know what, you may have a point. You have a point, Elizabeth. Let me tell you my theory of why I think you may have a point. Because she was the person that was A-OK with coming out to the media and urging people to please come forward against Mr. Kelly without doing a thorough investigation and dealing with Michael Avenatti, probably Jim Derrick Goddess, and all of them. So, wait a minute. Hold up, Sylvia. Hold up. Wait a minute. Elizabeth just touched on something that I really didn't give it any long thought about. If Kim Fox is the one that came out trying to do the persecution against Mr. Kelly, that would mean that she don't give a damn about Mr. Kelly. But so if Dennis Byron is going to send down some stuff in a case to help you, now that may work, but then it may not work. She might set that shit on the desk, and it's just gonna sit there for a while. I don't know, cause she done already did some shit towards against Mr. Kelly, and then now you got Bookham saying that he finna send some shit down there about Sylvia. I don't think she gonna read none of that shit. I really don't. They just gonna have to go file they shit up with the city police and make it a civil claim and go in with a complaint that way. But you talk about going in front of a juror. Don't wait a minute. To go in front of the juror, don't you supposed to go in front of the grand juror first? So did Hollywood go in front of the grand juror first? Keisha, it's crazy. This is some crazy shit, girl. I thought, really? Hey, Trevor, I actually thought that it was going to be all over once they left the court. I really did. I thought that it was going to end because the judge said, leave your name out of my mouth, out of his mouth, leave your name out of her mouth. But like I said, there was a loophole there. She needed to address the channel as well. So Sylvia left a loophole right there. You know what I mean? I mean, is he even... Well, he's playing her video. Things like that. I don't know, y'all. Shit crazy as hell. She gonna have to figure that one out, y'all. You say she probably isn't because she wants to stay hidden for beating her. Who beat they? Oh, you talking about... She had two incidents. I know she had the husband situation, and then she had another situation that occurred. So what's going on, Charles? But this shit right here, let's laugh at it, y'all. Now, this is a shout out to DJ because I don't want to hear this about no baby. That's the wrong one. Hold on.
I was going through a lot of my little...
Hold on.
Money on behalf of Robert.
This shit here. Let's listen.
And I'm not talking about something that I heard. I'm talking about something that I know firsthand. The only lawyer that's allowed to collect for Robert is Doug Anton. And that's because the Bar Association of New York and New Jersey allows it to go to a trust fund.
Okay. So let's address that. Let's chop it up piece by piece, right? Did anybody fact check this? Did Greenberg fact check this? Because he says that at that time it was Greenberg that was the lead attorney. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Wasn't Greenberg? I'm just here trying to figure this out like y'all. Wasn't Greenberg the lead attorney? I'm just... Let's jog our memories back. I could pull the paper. Matter of fact, I could pull the paperwork. See who the hell... Y'all remember who the lead attorney was? Okay. Greenberg was that lead attorney back then, right? In the R. Kelly case. So, I don't have it in my computer, y'all. I wasn't storing all this. I had to scan and copy shit down. But, okay, where's the first one? 2019. It was Greenberg, right? Right? Okay. You disconnecting your... Whose service? My service? I gotta put my books back because I'll leave it a mess down here. Okay. So if Greenberg was the lead attorney, now let's go back because he says that Doug Anton was the only attorney.
I'm talking about something that I know firsthand. The only lawyer that's allowed to collect for Robert is Doug Anton. And that's because the Bar Association of New York and New Jersey allows it to go to a trust fund.
Okay.
Chicago do not allow.
Did anybody fact check that? It was only, okay, we said Doug and Greenberg were the lead attorneys together, right? Greenberg, Doug out of New York and Greenberg out of Chicago. So he's saying that Doug would have been the lead attorney to collect the money out of the Bar Association to be able to put the money in a trust fund. So I'm guessing that Chicago didn't have anything like that, right? Chicago, I don't know. I'm asking y'all. I'm learning some shit here. Chicago didn't have anything like that in order for Greenberg to be able to get the money. Oh, it's okay, Queen. It's all good. It's all good. You can fall in. It's all good. She said, you gonna take my service, huh, girl? You are a virus, huh? Because this damn computer work when it want to. So, which is it? Which do y'all think? Which way is it? Is it because Doug was in New York and that law only applied to the New Yorkians, and it did not apply to Chicago? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Sherry, what's going on? I don't know. I can look it up. Matter of fact, let's look it up and see if this damn Bar Association in Chicago for trust bearing account for inmates. No, for attorneys. Well, no, I better reword that. Hey, boy, for attorneys to collect money for inmates. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, that's a lot to read. I'm not gonna do that. You could do a referrals through the Bar Association, but that was weird, for Greenberg to come on and be surprised. Like, he was like, huh? Well, Doug know about these things? And of course he said, yeah, but let's listen to him.
And they cut that out ever since the Elliot Ness and, what is that? The Elliot Ness and Al Capone situation.
What the defense? Okay. Here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that I get calls all the time from people who are telling me they sent money to people. Okay. One lady told me she sent $4,000. Another lady calls one day, I sent whatever it was, some outrageous amount of money and so forth. And they ask me questions about fundraising and am I, behind it and all this. And I tell everyone the same thing, which is that I am not involved in any coordinated fundraising, and I don't represent anyone fundraising. I don't speak out for anyone fundraising.
Exactly.
I don't, and I've never seen a dime from anyone fundraising, frankly. So, and I said the same thing with this Doug Anton, who's supposedly was raising money, the attorney. I happen to think that it's a violation of the rules in Illinois for us to participate to actively participate in any fund. Now, if somebody raises money and wants to give us some, that's a different story. But as far as actual fundraising sites, advocating for yay, nay, in, out, whatever, I'm not involved.
Okay.
That's what I tell everybody.
Okay, Steve, here's the thing, because they lied to you all the way around the board.
Stop. Who lied to Greenberg? Which one of y'all lied to Greenberg? Let's just say they lied to Greenberg, which leaves the door open. The doors of the church is open. He said they lied. And I'm guessing he's talking about the people that was calling about how much money was sent, how much money they sent. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like to me. He says they lied. Greenberg was just talking about some people pertaining to a dollar amount. And he told Greenberg that those people lied to him. I like Capone's question because she was like, well, if Doug and Greenberg was working together on a case for a man that was fighting for his life, everything usually corresponds, immediately. Phone call, fax, this going down or whatever. And Capone says, well, how come Doug, Anton, did not make Greenberg aware of this immediately? And that's the $1 million question. Why did Doug come out to be amazed by, say what? How much? Who? And then he had to go on by using his disclaimer so that he apparently didn't want to get caught up in no BS, right? Like, whoa, wait a minute, this is my damn disclaimer now. If people want to collect money or whatever and send it, but he's not authorizing it. I ain't a part of no group. I didn't tell y'all to put this together. And then the guy comes back and he says, yeah, I know. Total deflection.
And see, and that's what I was trying to avoid. Here's what it is. Me and Levi came up with $1 for the King campaign. And the campaign is whenever you think of R. Kelly, or whatever you think about
he knew
a song or something, and you go to PayPal that I set up. I set the PayPal up, and it goes directly to Doug Anton. It goes directly to Doug Anton. We don't touch no money. It goes directly to Doug Anton. And the thing is that that's the money that everybody, but I guess all the lawyers can use, just in case if y'all need specialists and stuff like that. Y'all don't have to go out and try to scrounge around. And because his friends, his fans, his supporters came together to make sure that he's good. That's what that is.
He said because his fans and supporters wanted to make sure that Mr. Kelly was good. That's what he said. But they set it up. So, of course, they wanted to make sure that Mr. Kelly was good as well. That's what their fund or whatever was for Mr. Kelly. But if the fans and the supporters wanted to make sure that Mr. Kelly was good, then why was there a question about the amount that was sent in? And how do you even know who these people are? How does he even know? There's one, especially that one lady in particular that talks about like the 4,000. Well, he talks about her 4,000. Shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I vow not to never get into this money shit, but this video is funny shit.
So, Doug Anton knows about this?
Yes.
And how much money has been raised?
I don't know right now because huh?
Give me your guess.
I guess because I know I just launched
now,
it
this
last
is
week.
where,
I guess
because Elizabeth said that I don't know. I think that Greenberg may have known about this, but he comes back and he says, "Oh, give me your guess." He says that he doesn't know off the top. He said, "Well, give me your guess." And you got to think like an attorney when you hear Greenberg say that. Give me your guess. Well, Greenberg is setting the stage up to see if this person is going to lie to him about the amount, or he set him up to, in my opinion, to see if Doug Anton really knew about this, or did he really switch the PayPal over in enough time where he didn't have any information to obtain. Some out Bookham guy, right? But either he switched it over before anybody started donating to it. Did he switch it over? Did he call Doug Anton up and say, "Well, here's the account. Now let's go get the people to donate"? Or did he start having people donating to it first, and then now let's call Greenberg because we need an attorney to oversee this oversee this account, and that will give us a alibi. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. I mean, when you're doing something, just in case, I'm not, I'm just saying, you always got to create an alibi. Criminals, crooks, and you create an alibi. Let's do this first, and then, it'll get noticed. We'll draw some attraction, and we'll get people to, and send, and then what we'll do is bring an attorney in. Go turn the TV back on for it. Don't you bring it to me. Hold on, y'all. He clicked the TV off. So he did an alibi. He established himself an alibi, you guys. That's just my opinion. And the alibi was, now we can, we'll solicit it, we'll get it out here, and of course everybody that loves Mr. Kelly is gonna say, well, yeah, I'm finna send this. Send it where? Send it where? And now it's okay. Allegedly, there could have been enough right now. You say, give you my guess. I'm just guesstimating, girl. I'm just guesstimating. Okay. He paused the TV, so he know how to turn it on and off, but he don't know how to get it back going. I'm just guesstimating. These are my, just my little theory of the situation. But I'm just saying, people will has to establish an alibi. Was the alibi. Now let's get Doug Anton on board, let him know what's going on. Woo. He was down for it. That was once Mr. Kelly's attorney. So hey, why wouldn't I? We got some people out here that wants to raise some money, to help pay for whatever finances that we need to pay for his legal fees. So hey, I'm just saying.
So far.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you the problem.
But what about
But I'm gonna tell you the problem. Right. But I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Now there's a problem.
A lady from DC sent 4,000 one transaction, 8,000 another transaction, and 10,000 to another transaction. And what happened of the supporters?
Now, before he sends, this just me. This just me. Before he send any goddamn audio down there, he might want to go back through his shit. You might want to listen to that a few times and ask the questions, the who, what, when, where, and whys a couple of times. before you make that decision of sending that down there. That's all I'm saying. You people, cause right now it really looks as these people, Greenberg, all these questions gonna be asked. You know, I'm just saying, Jennifer Bonjean just might ask the question that a lot of people is asking out here. Well, when did what's the exact date? Can you imagine Jennifer Bonjean getting Bookham on the stand? Bookham on the stand, right? Let's set the scene here. This is Bookham. Bookham takes the stand. Sit there. Now, Mr. Jackson, is it fair to ask you? I mean, you're the guy that set up the defense fund, correct? Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I set the stage for y'all, okay? This is Bookham. Bookham is right there on the stand. So, can you give me the exact date that the defense fund and the Dollar for the King was established, please, sir? Bookham flip. He gonna be flipping through it. Cause he coming in there with his fire. Y'all know Bookham coming in there with his shit, right? He gonna be dropping shit. Oh, can I take about a 15-minute recess cause my phone dead? All that goddamn shit. I left a phone in the car. Whole bunch of shit, right? He gonna be over here. He gonna be like, yeah, I believe it was somewhere, let me see, February 18th, 2020. Okay. And exactly how much was raised in the account? There was about 4,000, another 3,000, and I believe we got 10,000. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'd like to present this into the evidence, Your Honor. We're taking new evidence. We need to put this into evidence because this is some new shit that we getting hold to, right? So she gonna be like, okay, and what is the exact date that you said that you contacted Doug Anton? Well, that had to be around probably, Your Honor, do I have to answer that? Nigga, yes. He gonna have Judge Lindenweber down there. Nigga, yes. We wants to know. So he gonna be like, well, I mean, I can't really recall, but I believe it might have been around. Let me see, cause we popped this off about February 2020. So I probably around end of March. Well, excuse me, Mr. Jackson, but wouldn't that be about 6 to 8 weeks after you guys have done this? But well, yeah, but everything that we've collected and everything that went to Greenberg. Now, okay, Your Honor, I like for this to step down, and we like to bring him back for further questioning. Well, who would you like to bring up now, Miss Jennifer Bonjean? We'd like for Doug Anton to take the stand. I gotta get Doug Anton, y'all. What are you doing? I'm coming, Your Honor, I'm coming. It's Doug Anton. Doug Anton, thanks for coming today. How you doing, sir? Doing good. Well, we're here today, as you know, because we got some questioning to do about this alleged defense fund and things like that. And we understand that you help oversee this income, donations and everything coming from Bookham Jackson for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Well, can you please tell us the date possibly that Bookham Jackson contacted you to oversee and take over the defense fund after the 3,000 and the 10,000 was in the custody, in the hands of Bookham Jackson. Well, well, he gotta cross his legs and shit, right? Drop it and put his glasses down so Doug well, if I can recall, Attorney Jennifer Bonjean, I think it may have. I think he contacted me around July. July? Are you sure, Doug Anton? Do you need to check your notes? No. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around July, because it was really hot out. It was at least about 85, 95 degrees in Chicago, and I was in the office and I got the phone call, and so it was around that time. And she's resting her case now with Doug Anton because the dates apparently don't match up. Okay? She leaves it at that. She's to the jury. Doug Anton can now leave the stand. But who do she bring up next? Your Honor, I'd like to bring Stephen Greenberg to the stand. Now, this Stephen Greenberg, y'all just pretend Stephen Greenberg. Welcome, Mr. Greenberg. Now, we have a defense fund that is in question around here, and it was one that was set up by Bookham Jackson or whatever, and we know now that Doug Anton, you and him, had became partners of the lead attorney for Mr. Kelly back in 2019. Would you please explain to the juror, when did you come across of knowing Bookham Jackson? Oh, well, Greenberg, I'm an attorney, Bungie. I can't really give you an actual date. I don't know the guy like that. I got a phone call and he introduced himself and we just kind of went on like that. And he said that, he liked to do some things, because he, is a fan and he knows Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and things like that. And he talked to me about how he put the group together to, come and be on the Maker bus and support R. Kelly, and he did his protests. And so we assume, okay, well, Mr. Kelly can have all the help that he can get, with that, with his fans and his supporters out there, because Mr. Kelly always says that he loves his fans and his supporters, Attorney Jennifer Bonjean. But you asked me, when did I, have I ever met him? Well, I never met him in person. No, I never met him in person, but we just had a bunch of phone calls, and that was because he was showing his support. Well, thank you. Thank you, Greenberg, for that answer. So I'd like to know, when exactly did you learn about the defense fund? Well, again, I got another call from Bookham Jackson, and he just started talking about Doug Anton knowing about some money. And I wasn't aware of it, so I was just as shocked as you are standing here asking me the damn question. Excuse me, Your Honor, for cursing. Excuse me for cursing. So, you mean to tell me that you and Doug Anton didn't speak to Bookham Jackson together? He only spoke to Doug Anton alone? You guys didn't converse this out and say, well, hey, okay, well, we'll take control of this and we'll be a part of this together? You just left Doug Anton out there by himself to collect this money. I object, Your Honor. I didn't know such a thing. I said that I didn't know anything about this defense fund until the Bookham Jackson guy contacted me, and he was telling me about Doug Anton was aware of it, and it was about $300 in the account or something like that. And I asked him, well, when did they started this? And he told me somewhere around February. I said, and so I'm just as confused as you people are. That's Greenberg getting himself up out of the situation. So of course she'll tell Greenberg to step down, no further questions, because he can't give a date or anything on when it actually started. If he, submit a date in, well, he could tell you when he talked to Bookham online about it in front of a crowd. Now that is crazy. Like, how do you contact an attorney, right? And an attorney to all of a sudden discuss a fund in front of lots of people. Lots of people. How, without the attorney not even knowing what he's about to get himself into or say in public? I'm just saying. How do you, let me ask the question again. How do you end up on a phone call with an attorney without the attorney not even knowing what's going on, and caught by surprise for this audio to be played in front of multiple people? Like, how does that happen? I don't know. How does that happen? So was the phone call made to be set up? But then, of course, these witnesses, these people, what do you call them, that took the stand, Bookham, Jackson, and Doug Anton, they get brought back to the stand because now she's hearing, with Bookham, well, it wasn't us, and he's gonna start calling out. It was a DJ and a Jocelyn and Casey Daniels and all these other people that was taking the money. But I thought you said that you set it up. So can you explain to me how those individuals took the money from you and out the defense fund? How did they take the money from Doug Anton? I mean, the shit can be crazy as hell, but sometimes you just gotta play some shit out to make some shit make sense to you. Now, I ain't trying to look crazy, and I ain't lost my mind, okay? We just had to do some redacting over here. we had to do some character redacting.
So when I got hold of it, I was like, oh no, I'm going to interrupt this right now. So I called the supporter along with the lady on the phone, and I asked that supporter, but I said, who told you to collect on behalf? And she said, Dana, I don't know. I was talking to Don, and Don asked me for my number because he wanted to send me a happy birthday card. And next thing I know, all these Discover gift cards and was coming. So the lady that was on the phone but that sent it, and she said, oh no, this is what was going on. Trania is a supporter. She's supposed to be
those people.
Y'all assistant. And I said, oh no. Trania is not Greenberg assistant, is not Doug Anton assistant, nor is she and Nicole's assistant. So
now, let's stop that. How does he know that? How does he know who Becker, how does he know who all these people assistants were? Wait a minute. How did he know that? How does he know these people assistants?
A supporter. And Trania is a supporter. She's supposed to have been y'all assistant. And I said, oh no. Trania is not Greenberg assistant, is not Doug Anton assistant, nor is she and Nicole's assistant. So I told Trania, but I said, if you need money sending that lady back her cards, I will pay for them shipping and handing. But it got to go out on that same day. And that same day, and Trania sent everything back. And after that, Don Russell started hiring people to come after me.
Pause. How do y'all think that he can prove that Don Russell hired people? How can you prove? How can a person prove that? How can a person prove that? What if he has to go to court to prove that? What if they call his butt up in there and ask him to prove that that man has all of these people out here working for X, Y, and Z? What if he has to do that? Who would want to compromise themselves to have to do some shit like that? What? What? That's crazy as hell.
Smear my name on the media like this guy, Kevin Terrell, who just popped up out of nowhere.
We can tell, I think I can tell that this was all about him being, it's the bitterness case right now. I don't know who the hell Trinea is. Who the hell is Trinea? I ain't never seen no Trinea. Maybe she hiding. I don't know. But of course, when he comes back and he says that, in my opinion, he says that because he has these thoughts or whatever that people is doing something to him. So I have to do something back to the people. It's like tit for tat, They say something about me, then I'm gonna say this about them. I thank you, Elizabeth. I didn't see him out here when they got during the fun. I didn't see him at all. You say, Capone say. And maybe Skeletoscope will put him in a discovery. Hey, it's a possibility. I don't know. You think, oh my goodness. Well, you know what, Daz? Maybe the real attorney, which is Jennifer Bungie, maybe she can dissect this. Maybe, because none of us can dissect this. This is too much for us. We can't dissect this shit.
So, like I say, when I seen a picture, when I seen a picture of y'all two today, but I laughed. And then he went on live and said, "Oh,
I'm walking through the courthouse, and this goes like, oh, Mr. Greenberg, can I take a picture with you?" And literally staring at the prosecutor, and then some fat chick got at him.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He got a little fan base, but that's under Don Russell, and their whole thing is they just want to smear.
How is he going to prove all of this stuff? Man, I would be terrified. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna be out here saying some stuff that I know I cannot prove on a freaking in the court of law. And I just could not do that. That's crazy. He said yeah. He said they was out to get him, y'all. He was like, shit, I had to do something. They was out to get me. It was like the boogeyman or something was behind him, running and chasing him or some shit. Wait, I gotta hear that part again. Oh no. He act like the boogeyman as after him.
Russell start hiring people to come after me as far as like trying to smear my name on the media, like this guy, Kevin Terrell, who just popped up out of nowhere. So, like I say, when I seen the picture,
he said like Kevin Terrell, he just popped out of nowhere. If he just popped out of nowhere, then how is it that DJ is being blamed for stealing a bunch of, for doing a bunch of stuff? He just popped out of nowhere. I'm like, popped out of where? Did he pop out the closet? Did he pop out the trunk? Did he pop out the ground? What the fuck did DJ pop out from? What did DJ pop out from, y'all? I don't know. He was mad. He said DJ just popped out of nowhere. And the thing with that is, wasn't DJ at his protest? What, isn't there a video with DJ at his protest? So was that before or after the defense for? I'm just asking for a frick. The DJ must have popped from behind a tree while he was protesting and just jumped in. He said he just popped out of nowhere. But by him popping out of nowhere, like, they walked together in a protest. And he make it seem like DJ is a complete goddamn stranger, was about to mug him. Let's move on with this shit.
When I seen a picture of y'all two today, but I laughed. And then he went on live and said, "Oh,
I'm walking up to the courthouse.
He popped out of Earl's chicken.
Can I take a picture with you? And literally stare at the prostitute, and then some fat chick got it.
yeah. See, that's the thing. He got a little fan base.
Who got
That's
it?
under Don Russell, and their whole thing is they just want to smear my name so that way can't nobody send anything and to help out Rob when he needed. Just like I told everybody, and you already know, Steve. I mean, the merry-go-round.
He said, yeah.
Rob, I'm not going to get it.
He got a little fan base. You, Buckham got a fan base too. What the hell? I'm like, dude, you got a fan base too. A big fan base. What the fuck? He said, I was just doing this shit to smear my name. Now, see, I would have a problem if they were smearing like Mr. Kelly name, right? Because we all came out for Mr. Kelly. But in this case, he got Greenberg listening to this shit just like how the judge in Sylvia case addressed this. Do you think you some type of constitutional celebrity authority figure? He said, Sylvia, how in the hell did you let this bother your capital spirit? I don't know. I'd have been sitting back cracking my ass up on this shit. I don't know. He said, but the words were, they were smearing and hurting me. Because I'm the shit. I'm the somebody. I'm the person with the goddamn child. I'm the hero. I'm the celebrity. I'm the star. They was hurting me. They was hurting me. When they go high, you go higher. Don't become a crybaby about nothing. You just go higher.
If it's not anything helping him, I'm not going to do it. But the thing is,
this whole thing is
now he done helping R. Kelly. If anybody else doing something,
and the thing
he ain't want no participation in it.
I didn't send you what was going on, and because I intercepted it. But what I will do.
Where's the Snoop Dogg? Where's the Snoop Dogg at? He said he ain't seeing Greenberg shit. What Greenberg at? We got to put Greenberg back up on the stand. He didn't send Greenberg nothing because he intercepted it. And he knew Greenberg was far too busy than Doug Anton. He didn't want to bother Greenberg with the shits. I got to hear that shit again. He said, wait, what did you say, Booker?
This whole thing is just a mass of
Right.
of people.
Right. And the thing is that I didn't send you what was going on, and because I intercepted it. But what I will do.
Your Honor, I like to bring Bookham Jackson back to the stand. Have a seat, Mr. Jackson. Now, according to the audio, can you please tell us again, why isn't it that you did not want to contact the lead attorney in Chicago, Illinois, Stephen Greenberg, that man sitting right over there, about the collecting of the funds for this contribution campaign that you guys were developing, so you say, for Mr. Kelly? Can you please tell us why? Well, but Your Honor, see, this is what had happened. We decided that Greenberg was too busy. We didn't want to bother him. He was too busy doing all the paperwork and getting prepared for the 2019. So we just started it on our own. We started it on our own. We created the PayPal and we put it out there and the money started coming in. I even told the people, Your Honor, that we were going to get Louis Vuitton rolls, water, matching house shoes, his own basketball court, water filters. We was doing it. We was raising the money. But then we had these knucklehead people that came in that I felt that was trying to get at me for, or put shade on my name and tear us down, and I didn't want to let that happen. So what we did was, since Doug Anton wasn't busy like Greenberg, we just decided to deal with Doug Anton in somewhere around June or something. June, I thought you said that it was July sometime, or that, or yeah, it was somewhere around that time. I just couldn't be sure. I probably have to go back through my notes, but please, Your Honor, you can remove this character from the stand. Thank you, Mr. Bookham Jackson, for coming out. Cause right now, you need to just sit tight in the back room of the courts before the sheriffs come and put them darn cuffs on you. This shit is crazy, y'all. Crazy, okay? This shit is crazy. Hold on, my damn printer's trying to update the firmware. Let's finish, because he said he felt like some people was coming after him.
I still have all of the card transactions and for everything, but that Don Russell was trying to do. I do know Doug.
Hold on. Now, you do know that if you send this stuff down there, Booker, that Jennifer Bonjean is getting ready to question and ask Don Russell and everybody else, do they have these cards? He's gonna ask. And you just said right here in your own testimony, because you didn't say who you gave them to or nothing like that. You said in your testimony this right here.
What was going on, and because I intercepted it. But what I will do is I still have all of the card transactions and for everything, but that Don Russell was trying to do. I do know Doug sent Don and Brian a cease and desist, and then he spoke with both of them and told them they can't be interfering and with stuff.
Oh boy, you know she gonna pull to see if there's a copy of that cease and desist. I said that you might have caught yourself a case, bro. You might have caught yourself a case with that goddamn Jennifer Bonjean. Now, and I get it. Nobody expected for Mr. Kelly to have another attorney by the name of Jennifer Bonjean that was going super duper hard for Mr. Kelly, right? Nobody expected it. Everybody thought Mr. Kelly was just going to be a done deal after Canick left. Well, that's it. He don't have no more money. He ain't gonna get no more people. He ain't got nobody else. He gonna have to get an old public defender or some shit or whatever, right? And along came another attorney. And that attorney, I have to believe, did not get paid for by a defense fund. So I don't know why he's not on the screen yelling at Doug Anton or whatever the money is about making sure that that money gets transferred down the pipe to the next attorney so that that money is there for his legal defense fund. But we gotta rewind this shit one more time, because that shit was funny. Hold up. Let me see if it's 45 seconds, 30 seconds.
Y'all to the day, but I laughed. And then he went on live and said, "Oh,
I'm walking through the courthouse, and this goes like, oh, Mr. Greenberg, can I take a picture with you?" And literally standing with the prosecutor, and then some fat chick got at it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He got a little fan base, but it's under Don Russell, and their whole thing is they just want to smear my name so that way can't nobody send anything.
Let me stop that right there too, because he said that that Don Russell is the captain, and Don Russell just wanted to smear his name. Now, when Don Russell came out, I watched him. I watched him from Nick at Night to Toxic Diamond to Speaking Out Loud with, was it Keith T? I watched him over on Trent. I watched him on TBD. And the man's story had never changed, right? And do you know, I didn't start hearing him speaking or rebutting to Bookham. I think it was after maybe the second time he was on TBD. Somewhere around the second time. Other than that, on Nick at Night, when he was telling his story, you didn't hear nothing about a Bookham's name from Don Russell. You didn't. You started hearing his name after Don Russell moving around, because Bookham was, saying his name at that time after the Nick at Night show. After that video dropped, that's when you start hearing the back and forth of who is who between Bookham and Don Russell. It was after that. Not doing before with that Nick at Night show. Not at all. It was after that. So I don't know what he meant by, he came out to smear my name and blah, blah, blah. Because on Nick at Night, he didn't talk about him at all. He only talked about him when people in the chat rooms from this sector over here started asking him, well, do you know XYZ? Or who, and he kept saying, well, yeah, I spent some time and da-da-da. Well, I don't really know the nigga. And that's where it all went from there. I believe, in my opinion, had Don Russell just came out and said, well, yeah, I known him. Yeah, he was there. I truly believe that they wouldn't have been in the debacle that got to the level of where it was. I believe that since Don Russell did not put out a good word or bag up Bookham's story about being the mentee or, and other stuff, I believe that, it kind of pissed Bookham off a little bit because they both appear to have been at the gym. All Don Russell had to do was validate him, solidify him, and they would have been okay. They would have been rocking like pen pal buddies. Yeah, they would. Because he rocking with me. And as long as you rocking with me, you will not get no backlash. I will not have to insert you in some stuff that you don't supposed to be in, or I don't have to come after you. But that didn't happen that way. That didn't happen that way with Don Russell. Don Russell did not validate him. Don Russell did not solidify him. Don Russell said that he didn't know the big goofy, or I didn't know, or he was down there so-and-so. They seem to have had some space in between them at the gym. One was doing their thing with Miss Kelly, one was doing the other. But because he did not validate him when he came out here on these lives in front of all of y'all faces to give Bookham the recognition that he was looking for. See, that would have been A-okay. That would have been thumbs up for Don Russell. Then you would have never got this. Now all of a sudden you got where, of course that was him and Sylvia was rocking together. Now it's, well, go pull his stuff. Let's see who he is. Let's put this information out. Let's talk about the old taxes and shit from Don Russell. And shit just took off from there. That's just my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to have my opinion on what I've been seeing out here without being in this mess. What's going on, Niecy?
About Rob when he needed. Just like I told everybody, and you already know, Steve, the merry-go-round. If it's not for Rob, I'm not going to get into it. If it's not anything helping him.
Now, this is where Jennifer Bonjean would have a question for Greenberg, because the statement that he just made would have made it appear that him and Greenberg has had a lengthy friendship going on. Let's play it again. How long, again, Jennifer Greenberg just asked, Jennifer Bonjean just asked Greenberg, understand, how long have you been knowing Bookham Jackson? And he says that he doesn't know him personally like that. But what I have done was gotten pretty close with him through phone conversations. He called us up, introduced himself, made himself this type of person, and advocating for Mr. Kelly. We knew that Mr. Kelly, love his fans, love his supporters, so he didn't think that it was probably nothing wrong with talking to Bookham. But Bookham comes back with this answer here, with this response, with how he talks.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He got a little fan base, but that's under Don Russell, and their whole thing is they just want to smear my name so that way can't nobody send anything and to help out Rob when he needed. Just like I told everybody, and you already know, Steve. I mean,
do y'all think, put a 1 in the chat, if Mr. Kelly would have received help without Dana being there? Do y'all think that Mr. Kelly was going to not get any help without Dana, without Bookham being there? Any help? 1 in the chat if you think that Mr. Kelly was going to be left high dry. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that y'all needed Bookham to help y'all help Mr. Kelly. He didn't want the case in the beginning, huh? I'm just saying, I believe that Mr. Kelly, because his fan base is humongous, worldwide, I believe that Mr. Kelly would have received an astronomical amount of help, even without Bookham being there. I do. All from the UK, all from Africa, from everywhere. These people were everywhere. His fan base is huge. Really, really huge. So I can't understand how this here statement got by. I don't understand.
But it's under Don Russell, and their whole thing is they just want to smear
Greenberg.
my
Greenberg
name
should have
so
been
that
doing
way
some
can't nobody
objections. Hold on
send
a minute.
anything and to help out Rob when he needed. Just like I told everybody, and you already know, Steve. I mean, the merry-go-round. If it's
How
not
does Steve
for
know
Rob,
this?
I'm not going to get into it. If it's not anything helping him, I'm not going to do it. But the thing is,
This whole thing is just a massive
right,
clusterfuck of people.
right. And the thing is that I didn't send you what was going on, and because I intercepted it. But what I
Oh, no. You better be coming on the live because I'm not muting it. Ooh, child.
is I still have all of the card transactions and for that everything, but that Don Russell was trying to do. I do know Doug sent Don and Brian a cease and desist, and then he spoke with both of them and told them for they can't be interfering with stuff like that. Well, Don Russell was yeah.
I've never seen a bigger bunch of fucking.
Because see, people try to keep you out of it, Steve, because we all know that you got we all know you got shit to do.
He said that people try to keep Greenberg out of it. What people? The only people that created the fund was who? What people? Doug, Bookham, and then he said that cousin helped with the dollar for the king. But he tells Greenberg, people try to keep you out of it. Now, I don't know how Jennifer Bonjean is going to take that kindly. I don't know. That's crazy because even the judge is probably going to want to know, well, why would the lead attorney be kept out of such a big thing that pertains to collecting money for the world biggest R&B king singer? Why? Why would you keep him out the loop. That didn't make so. I'm just saying. I'm Jennifer Bunjing. I'm acting. I'm reenacting the Jennifer Bunjing. Why? Why would you book him? Why would you want to keep that man out of something that was pertaining to help his client? Don't sit here and tell us because we was too busy. When I already seen Greenberg riding around in his fancy Mercedes downtown Chicago. He wasn't that damn busy. His office was right across the street, so anything that Mr. Kelly needed or whatever, he could do that. Greenberg was probably heading on 31st to watch some black booty in bikinis. I don't know. Allegedly.
All this shit is just fucking.
Now, get how he laughed at that part. Listen to how he laughed at that part, right?
Well, Don Russell was.
No, it's braided up. It's back there. It rained on me. It's braided.
I've never seen a bigger bunch of fucking.
Because see, people try to keep you out of it, Steve. Because we all know that you got. We all know you got shit to do. Let's keep it 100.
Huh? Well, all this shit is just fucking.
Why was that funny? I don't know. Greenberg says all of this shit is fucking bullshit. Now, let me give you my opinion on why he may have felt that way. One, he was left out the loop on a lot of stuff, right? Two, he got caught by surprise with this conversation. I didn't know what. Three, in my opinion, Greenberg pretty much knows that he just got his ass in some old boy fuck shit. Oh boy, what the fuck you mean? So after this, along came the, Greenberg, dropping his information about what they call it in the paperwork, y'all, where the breaking up of the attorneys. What, I forgot the word. Where they had to, he put in for, I can't work with this person, which was Becker, because Becker was out there talking to the two girls and this and that. Greenberg broke that story, right? Nobody had to know about that, but Greenberg's like, you know what? Now I'm gonna get off the case. But we all found out. I found out after reading some documents and things that he was terminated off of the case. The federal for Mr. Kelly, and along came Canick or whatever, but y'all, I don't know.
I said that he don't know Dana and that Dana stealing money. I said Greenberg don't even talk like that.
No.
So I said, you know what?
He forgot to say that Greenberg does know me. He came back to say, see, listen to what was stated first. He said that. Listen to what he says first, and listen to how he responds to it.
Greenberg said that he don't know Dana.
He don't know Dana.
Money. I said Greenberg don't even talk like that.
He went to Greenberg. Don't even talk like that. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? The shit that you said didn't go what was led. You understand what I'm saying? So if he came out and led with he's stealing them. Greenberg don't even know, and then he switched it back over to something about Greenberg don't even talk like that. How the fuck does that even go together? I would have looked at him and been like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" Let's listen again so y'all can understand what I'm saying. They don't even go together.
All this shit is just
Alibi.
Then when he went live and said, Greenberg said that he don't know Dana. And
Greenberg said he
money.
don't know
I said,
Dana.
Greenberg don't even talk like that. So I said, you know what?
Greenberg don't even talk like that. No. His response should have been, well, I'm not spending money, and I do know Greenberg. See, that goes together with his leading statements. But he jumped around it to jump into another area about Greenberg don't even talk like that when I'm sitting here listening to Greenberg cuss his ass off. I can't believe this shit going. That Greenberg cussing. So apparently Greenberg must talk shit like me. He spoke as like Greenberg is a all Christian guy. He's cool. He's good. He don't cuss. He ain't gonna drink. When I know I look, Greenberg had an old bar and all that stuff, and that man on that court TV asked him, well, what's going on back there behind that screen? Greenberg was like, shit, I ain't hit that yet. Wait till we get off of here. Then I'm going to hit it for my birthday. It's going to turn up. Fuck you mean. That's Greenberg. See, sometimes you can't talk about another person's character. You really don't, because you don't know what nobody is doing. But Greenberg cuss his ass off. Let's hear Greenberg curse again.
Because, see, people try to take you out of it. But the thing is...
This whole thing is just a massive clusterfuck of people.
Right. And the thing is that I didn't send you what was going on, and because I intercepted it. But what I will do is I still have all of the card transactions and everything that Don Russell was trying to do. I do know Doug sent Don and Brian a cease and desist, and then he spoke with both of them and told them they can't be interfering with stuff like that. Well, Don Russell was...
Doug did?
Yeah.
Doug did? Greenberg like, Doug did that shit? And I didn't get a copy of it?
You out of it, Steve, because we all know that you got... We all know you got shit to do. Let's keep it 100.
Well, all this shit is just fucking...
All this shit is just such fucking bullshit. That's what he's saying.
He don't know Dana and that Dana stealing money. I said, Greenberg don't even talk like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and call my good old buddy Steve himself.
Good old buddy pal Steve.
It's a clusterfuck of people talking, backstabbing.
Backstabbing, bunch of bullshit ass people. Greenberg got mad with y'all. Greenberg mad with y'all. He mad with y'all ass. What's going on, Audrey? What's going on? Woo, child. Now, you got Bookham over there, who used to be friends with Sylvia. Good, dear friends. Playing a phone call that went like this, and says that Sylvia didn't so-and-so, Sylvia didn't so-and-so, Sylvia didn't so-and-so, Sylvia didn't so-and-so, but yet then he's excluded himself out of the equation from being obstruction of tampering with evidence. Because if he's talking to Sylvia, he's recorded, then you have the evidence that you need. And you've been holding on to it for God knows how long, for when the weapons are drawn, now you're ready to strike. I guess maybe it's a 20-year time frame on that shit too. This shit crazy, right?
We got fans out of Atlanta.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is that? That Bookham girlfriend. What the fuck is this on my phone? What the hell is this on my phone? Oh Lord. That cannot be happening to me. I'm being punished. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. You say, oh, hell, Mr. Greenberg, tell the truth. I don't know what that was, y'all. I was like Bookham girlfriend. I don't know what that was. I do not know. I will play it again, though. That shit was funny as hell. I think that's her new dance, y'all. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Oh, my phone gonna die. Hold on. Let me play this right quick. Wait. I don't have my chords down here, y'all. Wait, where is that? This piece here.
Hey, Dana.
forget the stuff that I sent you. Not once did he says, I don't know shit of this. I don't be no part of this. Well, send me what? What you about to send me? Because that's what I would have done. Listen, that's what I would have done. Like, send me what? Well, what is it that you're sending me, right? Listen. He says,
Did you get the stuff I sent you? Listen, I'm gonna I scanned the other thing.
Yes,
with the James Mason thing. I just haven't put it onto the computer to send it to you yet.
Okay, what about the thing about Faith Rogers and all that?
what did he ask for? What did he just ask for? He asked for her. What about? Really?
You know, when I sent you those pictures, you're supposed to say which one you like.
I don't have. Matter of fact, I need my phone charger. I haven't seen them yet. And check on Emma's phone. Check on Emma. She's still asleep. Okay. He says. Okay, give me a minute. He says that. What about you sending me the stuff? What he said? What happened to the stuff from the Faith Rogers or whatever? In that Brian Nix guy or something? I'm not sure, but he said he asked her, well, what about the stuff? Why haven't you sent me the stuff with the Faith Rogers and the things on it? Aren't those the alleged victims? What, isn't that girl an alleged victim? So why is he asking for Sylvia to don't forget to send me the stuff about those people when he's on a live talking about sending some shit in to Kim Fox on Sylvia for witness tampering? I'm gonna play that shit again. Hold on. Y'all must didn't hear that. Y'all must didn't hear that.
The stuff I sent you. Listen, I'm gonna I scanned the other thing, with the James Mason thing. I just haven't put it onto the computer to send it to you yet.
Okay, what about the thing about Faith Rogers and all that?
Faith Rogers? You mean?
Come here, Sam.
Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Did you get the stuff? Did you get the stuff I sent you? Listen, I'm gonna I scanned the other thing, with the James Mason thing. I just haven't put it onto the computer to send it to you yet.
Okay, what about the thing about Faith Rogers and all that?
Faith Rogers? You mean? Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Did you get the stuff? Did you get the stuff I sent you? Listen, I'm gonna I scanned the other thing, with the James Mason thing. I just haven't put it onto the computer to send it to you yet.
Okay, what about the thing about Faith Rogers and all that?
Faith Rogers? You mean? Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
I know that if I did not want to be involved in some stuff, ain't no way in the hell that I would be. No, he got a haircut. Ted got a haircut. Ted got a haircut. Ted got a haircut. He got a haircut, girl. Woo! That was $74, girl. He got teeth brush. She got teeth brush. She got teeth brush. Yeah, that's Kimmy say, what the hell? Where that little skinny ass dog come from? Teddy feel 10 pounds lighter, girl. He went from 8 pounds back down to 6 pounds after they shaved him off. Ted got a haircut. So I knew it was time. I wouldn't take care of it. I was busy. This is the first time that I ever procrastinated taking care of my dog, y'all. You never did this, but I've been busy. So finally got him in Saturday, and they got him all trimmed up. So I'm just saying, you say she better lawyer up, because even though she sent it to him, she was the one. Capone, that's all I'm saying. That part right there. That part right there, because right now, this could end up being a case of Sylvia versus Bookham again, because he's going after her to put everything on her. So she needs to lawyer up, definitely. Definitely, because this gonna be a matter of pointing the finger. It was her, and she did it. But yet, then there's audio, and there's Sylvia that is going to be pointing fingers back to him. So this is going to be a very interesting, drawn out. However, he says that he's leaving and he's going over to Rumble. So maybe he's just doing this just for show and tell for his channel. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. You say, that's why he's being distracted. Oh, my phone about to desire, y'all. On the desire, on the click, the bizzatement, and this a. I don't even know what I just said, but it sounds good. Oh, okay. This word on the curb is that being distracted because she can't investigate him, but I guess he can do all of it. This will be hot if this ever make it's also a sad situation. Let's not ignore that. This can be a very devastating and a sad situation. So I got to get my butt and get ready to get off of here, but I wanted to open the phone lines up. They're open. The link is dropped. If you want to come on and say some things, you say for someone who is not involved, is involved a lot, that part. Just like Angelo was the leader of his group, Dana says that he's the leader in a few groups, which whatever happened in the groups was under under his directions. You all public knowledge. Thank you for the disclaimer. I'm putting it. Thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth got my back because y'all don't be knowing to say all this stuff, but that's putting hers up. All public knowledge, she says. Ooh, chat. Ooh, chat. Let me put the number in the chat. Y'all want to call in, have some things to say on how you think that this might play out. What's your opinion? Give us a call. Give me a call. What's your opinion? How do you think that this may play out? Should it die? Should it go away? Should this something be going to court? Will both of them end up back on the hot seat with thanks, you my disclaimer girl, boo. You my disclaimer girl. You are. I don't know. What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? Because my other phone about to die, so I have to put that number up in the chat room. But you all can, I don't know. And I know a lot of y'all like to refrain from it because, it sucks that if you say anything about your opinion or anything, you'll get cussed out from the other channel and all of that. I get it, and your comments gonna get displayed and all of that stuff, but shit happens, right? Shit happens. Anyways, this here is their problems, and Pap likes to express her opinions only. That's it. We do unity, love, unraw, and cut ass. I do over here with shits and giggles and just speak about what I say. There was something else he said too. It's illegal. I believe he said that it was illegal to pull people public information. But I think that he was talking about Scooby-Doo, right? I think he was talking about Scooby-Doo, right? And I'm sitting here saying, well, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me think. Because I really put everything that he says I try to put it into perspective. I do. I try to really think about why does he say such things so that it can make sense to me. I don't just be biased all upside the nigga head, right? I think about it. Let me see. And he just says some things that has the big question mark behind it. He says that, and I'm pretty sure that this was about Scooby-Doo situation about, well, he shouldn't have been putting up the address or whatever because it could have brought harm. Someone could have done X, Y, and Z in LMNOP, right? And I'm saying, but Bookham, I don't think you think. I don't think you think, or I think that he's at the point where he doesn't care. Because I'm thinking, if I can think about Scooby-Doo children's mother, right? What if somebody would have went to her home? Because Bookham put up her things when she first purchased her home. The address was put up as well. So I was like, but what if something would have happened tragically to her, which she ain't had nothing to do with no goddamn R. Kelly stuff at all. But I was like, you are a prime example of the pot calling the kettle black. Like you literally sat there and said that, well, by him putting up some information X, Y, and Z, someone could have gotten harmed. That's what he said. And I got a little saddened that he had said that part, because I was like, damn, Bookham, that's cold as fuck, man. You put up that boy's kid's mother, the job, you everything, and somebody could have harmed her. But I guess, I was over here like, I guess so. Oh, who knows? Nisi Bo coming on the panel, y'all. She gonna talk her shit. Cause it's shits and giggles. If you got your shits and giggles emoji, go ahead and put them on up in the chat room, y'all. I don't know who all has gotten them now. How long I been on here? I don't even know. I don't know. Are you connected?
Connected. Can you hear me?
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And I don't need nobody out here to connect no dots with Pat with nothing. Because when I leave here, I'm going to bed, then I'm going to work. And then I'm going to do my recycle every day, all day. What's going on, Isabel?
Not too much. How you
She's
guys
connected to.
doing?
Oh, there she is.
I just had to come in and say a quick. Hopefully everybody can understand that, I'm not the gatekeeper, the doorkeeper, and none of that. But some of the stuff that is being played, I want everybody to understand. And I'm saying everybody, but I know everybody don't. People understand what I'm talking about. Some of the stuff that's being played. Remember, Robert has a state case coming up, and we have to take all of that into consideration. Given the state leeway and things to use against this man is not what he needs right now. What he needs is for us to make sure that what we're putting out is not going to hurt him in any fashion or another. And if it's not going to be beneficial for him, we need to make sure that it is not going to hurt him. But what I heard, some of the stuff that I heard tonight, is going to hurt him. Because when you sit up here saying, call Kim Fox, tell Kim Fox, no. Kim Fox is part of the state. Robert's state case. That's who has Robert, the reason why he's locked up. Kim Fox.
Yeah, well, now you're hearing out here that we're gonna contact Kim Fox, and I'm like, with this buffoonery, with this old ass stuff, y'all finna be doing this. These your black people.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
Oh, shout out Brenda. Shout out Brenda. Shout out Audrey. Shout out to you. Go ahead. These your black people. God, when I say that this is the comical, and I know that it should be treated serious. When I mean by comical, is how it's said, how they doing it, why are you doing it. Like this is 3-year-old romper room shit right here. This some crazy shit.
Exactly. And to be honest with you, the stuff that was played, I'm sorry, it was actually helpful for Robert to not get obstruction of justice in his federal case. That was used to help him not get obstruction of justice. Go back and read the transcripts. that information that was played. But then you want to turn around and make it look like it's obstruct. No, she's not obstructing justice. He's having a conversation. I can have a conversation. You don't know who you're having a conversation with. You're having a conversation, and in the conversation, and everybody out here that's doing YouTube, doing their own investigation. Everybody, everything out here is public knowledge. So you can go find this information wherever you want to find it. But the information that the government or the state don't want you to find is made up.
Well, I'm listening
Now,
to
what
it,
they
and
need to
I'm
be
like,
mad about, everybody need to be mad about, is the fact that the government is out here paying people lifetime of Section 8. And especially if you're working and you're looking at your taxes that's coming out of your check, that's where you need to be having a problem. Because I know I do. I have a serious problem with that. Don't nobody go to work for no young person to be sitting on their ass, and we're paying for them to have Section 8 for them to come on the stand and lie.
we're just listening to you. I can't understand it. I can't understand if you are for him. The things that has been through the wash, then rinsed out, let it go. But apparently there's just so much bitterness against one another out here. They rehash these things, and like you said, there's still another case going on. That people, maybe people just don't care. You know, it just
And
doesn't.
I've gathered that they don't care. And if you don't care, that's. But what I'm asking, because I know that his attorneys, and I know that his family listen to these lives and stuff. If y'all can put a freaking cease and desist order out and shut a lot of these people up, and I promise you, Robert's cases will go a whole lot smoother than the way that they have been, because I can't understand how we're out here supposed to be supporting this man, and then you got people being tied up in cases in a case of themselves, and the only person throughout your case that you got on this person that's supporting Robert is Robert's name, R. Kelly throughout your whole your case. How does that work? How you telling me you supporting this man, but his name is throughout the paperwork the charges you done filed on me, on Sylvia, on Debosky, the paperwork that you filed, R. Kelly's name is throughout your paperwork. I need you to make it make sense.
Hold up. You got charges filed on you too?
Oh yeah, I got some charges filed on me too. But it has nothing.
Oh, hell no. What? What? You got what was your charge? What was your allegation about?
You already know what my charges were, of what the allegations were.
God, this is too much. So what you want? Huh? What do you want? Go ahead. I'm pulling up Keandre pants.
Yeah, you already know what the allegations are regarding me, but it's all good. I promise you. I'm gonna tell y'all this here. If y'all don't know these people, don't know them, act like you don't know them, huh?
Hold up, hold.
Huh? Okay.
You keep talking. Can take Keandre upstairs right quick.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, people. I do have charges on me, but it has nothing to do with Robert. But it's all good. I promise you. But I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all supporting Robert, please support this man wholeheartedly. Don't support him halfway. And I can understand it if you don't believe in him. It's not that whether or not you believe in him, but you just got to believe in the truth. And the truth don't need no help. The truth stands on its own. And that's where I stand when it comes to this man's case. I am not going based upon he say, she say, they say. I'm going based upon what I know, what I've seen, and what I have read. And this man does not deserve to be locked up. And no other man deserved to be locked up based upon how you feel, and you woke up this morning and you don't like this person, or this person didn't say the right thing about you. I mean, even with Don Russell, that man has come out here and he has stated what he said. You may have not liked what he said, you may have not liked how he did things, but the man stood where he stand. I stand 10 toes down with whoever is standing beside Robert, front of Robert, behind Robert, and that man has not done anything to hurt this man in any fashion or another. He has not done that. Even however you feel about Keith, how you feel about Will, how you feel about Joe Blow, whoever. If they're supporting Robert, let these people support how they support. But as far as us trying to take people down because of we're in our feelings, that's a no-no. That's got to stop. That's just, oh my God, it's ridiculous. And I know that if Robert could come out here and tell his fans, he loves his fans, true enough, but there is a side of Robert that don't nobody want to see, because he will get ignorant. And he has a way of getting ignorant. And when he get ignorant, he gonna tell you how he feel, and how he's feeling right now. He feeling like you can't tell me you supporting me, but you out here doing this bullshit. It's no way in crap that Robert's name should have been in Dubowski's case, neither Sylvia's case. Because Dubowski don't know Robert, Sylvia don't know Robert. They are only supporters. Like the remainder of us, we're all supporters. And some do know him and some don't know him. And if you know him, you know how he rolls. And you know what he will say and what he won't say. But he's not about tearing nobody down. Not even his own family. He's not about that. Now, if that's how your family roll, you roll with your family that way. But don't roll with this man's family that way when his life is on the line. Keep your feelings out of it. It's not about how you feel. It's not about what you feel. It's about what is going on in this man's life. This man has a state case, 2 state cases to be exact. And he has nobody has no reason playing no recordings of bull crap that's going to hurt this man in any fashion or another. Especially when it comes to talking about some goddamn obstruction of justice. This is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I no, Lord. I can't. Robert, Bruce, Carrie, Teresa, Auntie, Uncle, y'all need to get out here and stop these people now. Y'all need to stop these people. Y'all have that right to do that. Joanne, get out here and stop these people. That's your family. It ain't nobody talking to no Jennifer. Jennifer ain't talking to nobody. Nobody but her attorneys and her client. She watch everything, she see everything, but is she talking to these? No, she's not communicating, because she saw what went down with Greenberg. She saw what went down with Doug, and she's not gonna get herself caught up in nobody else's mess. This is stupid. I mean, really stupid.
I thought I
Men,
saw.
and y'all have heard me and Devotion go at it, but y'all know I'm telling y'all, I'm not for that man being in the situation he's in. No, that's wrong as four left shoes. That's wrong. He should not be tied into Robert's case. Period. Y'all know good that darn well, and Pap, you and I walk together with this man, and you know, and I know, and you've had run-ins with Devoski, but we know that man was not talking about doing nothing to no federal or local or no other official.
Yep. We got Udras coming on as well.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey.
how you doing? Hold on, Nisimo still speaking.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, she muted herself, so you can go ahead. How you doing? Welcome to the panel, girl. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I just have something simple to say. It's not to disregard anybody, but kind of like put a light on some things, as in make it light, not heavy. I've been posting a hashtag in quite a few content creators chats. And I hope people have seen them. And it's basically hashtag I'm still supporting Rob. I feel that if we all, or whoever supports him, to put it in whatever your Facebook, your Instagram, put it on something whenever you want to. It doesn't have to even be about Rob. You can put it on anything. And I feel that if we all start doing that more so than just a few or a couple, it'll prove a point instead of us coming on your channel or whoever's channel and ranting. Just
Just
show your power with what you type and let him know and let the people know that people still support him, and just ignore all the mess that's going on because it's been going on for so long. Let's do something different.
back
Let's
to
just
more
ignore it and say what we mean and mean what we say. Use the hashtag. And
yeah.
then I also said, don't forget Rob and don't let them forget Rob. But with all the mess, who's gonna forget Rob? Nobody's gonna forget anything. They gonna forget what the problem is, but they not gonna forget all the mess that's been drawn around it. It's worse than what he went through. So that's all I wanted to say, sis. Everybody start putting a hashtag, if you would please.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag I still support Rob.
Yeah.
And put his name Rob in big letters. Let it be seen and
Mm-hmm.
shown that we still support him. Because if he doesn't have support, he's gonna continue to go through a lot of mess. And the bickering, fussing, and fighting and returning all the mess back to that people, that's not helping him. Because people are focusing on the mess. They're not focusing on trying to continue to fight for him. So that's all, sis.
Yeah. Yeah. I still support, so I'm good. This whole debacle
Yeah.
stuff here is just become about me. It's about no, it's not. So you're not the person that is facing or has to face all of these years that they have placed upon this man. So I don't know. It's
Right.
confusion on how alleged friendships have turned. Y'all gonna hear Keandre snoring. You hear him? I went and got him his
Uh-uh.
and he over there done went to sleep that fast. They mom should be here in a few minutes here though, but um yeah, it's real crazy how it had gotten away from Mr. Cali. It
Yeah.
This is insane, the most insane ass shit I have ever seen. Especially when you hear people say that they come out for him, but yet then there's
Right.
competition about the support for him. It's the
Right.
competition about who pays the money for him. It's the competition
Right.
about who knows him. Who cares about all of that stuff? I could
Right.
never get it. So what else can I? I'm like, no, I just got to sit here and really laugh at the
Yep.
idiotic of this whole situation. Like, I ask myself all the time, especially after I leave off of commentaries, right? Like,
Right.
my head be walking by myself, like, these people can't be serious. This cannot be serious.
Yep.
And of course, I just chuckle or I'll laugh and I'll be like, huh? But why would you say
Yep.
those things? Well, but why are you even in this altercation? Why?
Yep.
There should never have been any altercations between anybody that was supporting
Yep.
Mr. Kelly at all. Not a
Yep.
single one. Not about who does it better, who says it
Yep.
better, who pulled it the faster, that just should have not never existed. It should have been, oh, go get it. That's right. Put it. Oh, that's right. What she said. Oh, we out here. We doing. It wasn't like that. It just
Yep.
we were black and we can't get along. Everybody
No,
had.
I don't have nothing to do with black. You just had some ignorant people that instead of them being a part of the fold, they want to be the leader. But a lead clearly don't know how to lead. And some people that are following probably should have been leading. And it's just horrible. It's just horrible. It's horrible.
Well, there's no answer for it, but what you said, if you fought for him, then just keep doing positive.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
keep doing it that way. Me, I can't engage. I don't want to go sit on the panel. I don't want to have a discussion with you on it. I don't
Right.
none of that. My channel is going to be support Kelly.
Right.
I just laugh at the bullshit
Yep.
because what you're saying does not support Mr. Kelly. These
Right.
comments does not support Mr. Kelly. But now, Udra, it's at the point to where they'll say, for instance, well, his case is over with. So it ain't about him, it's about me. I'm protecting my image. I'm protecting this. And I was like, but it was
Mhm.
Mr. Kelly that started this race. It was
Right.
Kelly that brought everybody out to start their channel.
Yep.
So how now
Yep.
it's not about him? I'm like,
Yep.
what? I was like, it's about me.
Well, it's gonna be about him as long as they can draw a penny out of it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we
As
know.
long as they can get a penny out of it, they're gonna keep continuing to talk about him.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep coming up with these extra stories about the content creators that don't know R. Kelly, and the ones that may have some type of general conception of knowing things about the case or whatever you may have. Their name is going to be brought up and stuff. They're going to continue to keep it going on. It's just it's past. My whole thing is it should have never been about any particular individual that did not have knowledge of the situations that were going on, because nobody that I know of that's on YouTube then sat down and said I was there and none of that ever happened. No one can say that.
Nobody.
So I mean,
Stand to
honestly,
say
their conversation is not even worthy of listening to. Then you have some content creators that have listened and watched and read comments of some of the subs that literally may have knowledge of some things, and they take their stories or what they read and hear from the subs and make it seem as if they were that person that was there. And this is from the beginning. You just have to pay attention and listen and go back, and you can hear, or if you remember seeing certain people say certain things about Mr. Kelly, somebody will take that conversation or those 5 sentences and make it seem as if that was me, I was there, and they wasn't anywhere around. And that's horrible. But like they say, you lay down, you wake up with fleas. But I added this one. It's a chance you lay down with dogs, you're gonna wake up with fleas and probably with shit in your face.
We don't never have no milk. The other one do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where that is right there. And I mean,
Mhm.
it's just the truth. You sit back and you look at it, it's ridiculous. And I feel sorry for my fellow subs and people that came on here to really do some type of research to help his fans and his supporters, keep up with the information. I feel sorry for us. We've been lied to.
Mhm.
And my other hashtag was hashtag stop lying to Rob supporters. It's just too much.
But that isn't gonna happen. That's just part of keeping up the entanglement, the confusion and stuff like that. But there's a lot of smart people that is out here to, like to avoid that type of
Right.
entanglement. And
Right.
I know I've done an outstanding job to do so.
Yeah, you pretty much
I
have
know how to think. I know what it is that I want to think.
so. Yep.
And I don't have to be led by a horse. I don't. I'm like, no, if I'm for him, then I'm for him. I didn't
Right.
learning, listening to more knowledge, more um, things about Mr. Kelly
Mm-hmm.
has been beautiful. It
Right.
has to hear his stories. Lily, she come out and had her stories about what he liked to eat and how he, what
Mm-hmm.
type of clothing that he wear. Those were the stories that I was interested in, along with
Right.
how the indictment was created. And that was pretty much it. Everybody else, I don't care about that damn shit. I haven't turned
Yep.
my uh, turn my up and down about that shit. Dakota trying to show me some shoes, distracting me. I'm about to throw something at her. Uh, she wants y'all to see her dress.
Oh, don't be mean.
She said you could show her. Come on. Oh my God, girl. Oh.
Where's
First
she
of
at?
all,
I don't
it's
see
not
her.
even. She shot you. Come on, come and look. Come
I
on.
want to see
Okay,
what
she
it look
doesn't.
like.
Yeah, I'm shy. I got the
Or just
dress up, but first of all,
uh,
she got to try this on
My
before
dad
it
approved.
even gets
I
approved.
did. My dad.
Okay. Then I don't even know what.
Oh, wait a minute. Turn it around. Oh, how long is it?
It's not that long.
She said it's not that long, but
I
I'll.
tried it on. My dad seen. He
Yeah,
approved.
okay,
It look
whatever.
pretty. Tell her it looks
We'll see
pretty.
once I. Mm-hmm. That's
Tell her
that
I said
growing
it
up
looks
thing.
pretty. Oh, those are cute. I like that.
I,
Oh, now that's nice.
I'm adjusting to. She's getting older. Okay, I'm getting there. Just give
Yes,
me a second.
ma'am.
Not that easy.
Yes,
A
it
lot of people
is.
think it is, but it's not. This is the last one to leave the nest, so it's a little hard. I'm like, if you don't go
Yes,
up there
it
and put a
is.
pamper on and a pacifier and get in that crib, we're gonna start this all over again. So I'm having a little hard time, letting this one go. I'm more protective of her than I was my first two. I'm very protective of this
I
one.
that with
So,
Lauren. Let me tell you, it's
yes,
hard to
girl,
let that last
to the
one go, but
homecoming.
yep,
Yes, shit, that's homecoming.
it's
Homecoming
hard.
be cold. I would put on some long johns and some
Girl,
leather pants.
hush,
They
grandma.
my earmuffs on my day. I ain't wearing a skirt in this
Grandma,
goddamn
we not
40
even going
degree
for that lie.
outside.
We ain't even listening to that
Shit,
lie.
I'm going to the
Dakota,
homecomings.
your mama tripping.
No suit.
Your mama
They gonna
tripping.
pick me up. I'm like, where we going to the homecoming, nigga? Let's go. I'm wearing my big thick gloves and everything. I can't go out
You
there
tell that
sexy
lie
in
you
this
say.
40.
That lie you say. That lie you
But
say.
I'm just listen. I'm just saying. I know how to dress
We
cute
ain't
with a
listening.
10 layers of clothes.
We ain't
Diva
listening to them
said she
lies
got a
you tell.
a pair of brown one of those, but I'm getting there, you guys. I do struggle with this one, Udra. I do. struggle with Dakota. I'm not strict like that because
Right.
our trust bond is extraordinary. You know,
Right.
she tells me something, I trust her. She do as she say. She
Yep.
does. So I don't think Dakota ever had a whooping, ever. Not one, I don't believe so. I think she got sent to her room, you know.
Yeah. Or you take that phone and them doggone games.
Mm,
You
yeah.
do different. You know what you right. You do different with that last one because you already know what they gonna do before they do it because you done went through your older kids.
Yeah. That one there, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know, we'll have to see where this goes. I don't
Right.
like to see, yeah, Coda Bear is my baby girl, so she's 16, so that was a
Mm,
little hard. But we'll see where this goes. I like watching these chats and things like that and bringing back just my opinion and
right.
with the people over here because most of these people see what I see and
Yeah.
I see what they see, and I just like sitting over here like, huh? Is this shit for real?
Did I hear what I just heard?
Be dragged up into none of this goddamn debacle because I had sense enough to stay my behind out of it.
Out of it.
No
That's
way,
true.
no how, no. She said, your baby spoiled too. This one is spoiled, girl, spoiled. But she does not take advantage of it. You know what I mean? She's respectful with knowing that, okay, I'll get what I want. Let me just do what my mom asks me to do.
Yep. That's the smart part when they get smart.
No problem, Adam. If she do what she asks to do, she gets what she wants. That's
Yep.
just how it is. Now, if she was in here lipping off Capone, shit, that girl wouldn't get a goddamn thing from me. No. And like I tell y'all, my middle child, she fell short. So now she feels like she was the black sheep. But
Oh,
she has to realize it was your mouth. I don't know if TV taught you this and or whatever, but every time my middle child mouth flip off, everything started depreciating. Nope, you ain't getting this. Nope, I was cutting her phones
oh,
off. You name it, everything. So and
poor
now
thing.
she's got hers to raise, and she can learn it on her own. When Kiwan don't come in at 10 o'clock, and you out there riding around looking for him, don't call me. I don't hear that shit. I tried to tell you, but
That's that even change you get.
uh-huh,
That's all.
it
That's
has
the even change and them checks and them credit
absolutely.
cards that you got to pay back, baby.
It comes right back at. I ain't worried about. But now, a lot of people say when you have the children, that it's a stepping stone of changing that person into the more responsible adulthood.
Right.
I can say that the children that she had just may have saved her life because she
Yeah.
found something that she can love. She know that I gotta fly right. She knows that if anything happens to me, well, what's gonna happen to my children? So she knows all of this. So now she is
Right.
a complete different person. She still talk this shit though, Capone. Don't get me wrong. She still talk that shit. She'll still knock if you buck, all that shit. But she realized that that comes last now. My
Right.
babies come first. In other words, she's thinking more before her actions.
Right. Right.
She's thinking about it. Oh Lord, I could go to jail before I pop this, so and so in the mouth, or before she's checked herself quite a bit on her. Like, at least you just can't go around doing that because you don't like somebody's hair and you want to just,
Yeah.
so you can't do that. That's not cool. Somebody's going to hurt you. Ah, beat a bit. Ah, beat a bit. That's just how she was. I don't know. I could say, I don't know where she got it from. And you'll hear my sisters, they'll be like pointing to me. She did not get that from me. What are y'all talking about? They be like, yes, she did. You were like that when you were little. I was like, I don't think that I was mean or something like that.
It don't
No.
have nothing to do with being mean. Sometimes you just don't put up with that mess.
Dip says yes.
That's what I call it.
Can change you. I'm gonna let Sandra back up, and we're gonna go for about another 20 minutes, and then I
All
got.
right, love.
So you don't have to leave. You can sit up there if you want.
Oh, okay. But what I do need to tell you, call me, sister child. I
Yeah.
gotta tell you what the doctor said
Uh-uh.
for real. As soon as we get done.
Sounds good. I will.
All right. I'll put myself on mute.
All right.
All right, love.
All right, Nisa, know you.
All right, chat. Be safe, be happy, and most of all, keep the happiness all around your life. And yes, hashtag
I still support Rob.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Harlem says she's still here. So, and Shannon is still here too. She's buy that. Shannon just told me to buy that baby a Benz. She doesn't want a Benz. She wants. I don't even know if my phone is dead. She wants that darn Jeep, Shannon. She wants the Jeep. That darn Bronco looking type Jeep.
I wanted to mention, Pat.
Yes, go ahead.
Somebody was asking the question to ask me, why is my name mentioned in the defense fund? Nobody can ever attach me to a defense fund and no other fund. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, Sandra never donated. I never told nobody to donate to no defense fund, that the defense fund was accurate. I sent my money directly to Robert Sylvester Kelly, period. So can nobody ever attach me to a defense fund? Now, if you're talking about my picture being over there, trust me.
Well, since you touched on it, let me touch on it. That is pretty much where the assumption has come from. The skeletoscope attached your picture up on her picture frame or whatever, and then the information came down about some freaking bank or something. So that's where the allegations came about with you, and I think you explained that.
I did, because you did a live for me to explain that.
I think that's later on. So I don't know what live that is, but if you want to explain it, you can. If you,
I really don't feel like going back down that.
And that's one thing too about the channel. So you know that it doesn't matter what you say, it's going to get twisted anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't even matter what you say.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just want to make it perfectly clear, coming from my mouth to whomever's asking and whoever's listening and whoever may have thought about it. Yeah. Sweethearts, and please understand and know, if it ain't my money, I'm not going to touch it. Yeah. I'm not touching it. And I'm not going to promote something that I don't believe in.
Yeah. DJ, don't strike my channel. I had to laugh at the audio you dropped.
That boy is stupid. Oh my God. He is so stupid.
I know, but I had to do that one. I ain't gonna do no more, DJ. No more. But we had to have some fun with that one over here. It was pretty.
That boy is so stupid. He is crazy. Oh my God.
And I don't usually play nobody videos, but I couldn't resist that one. I'm sorry. Oh, strike me, Lord.
And when I tell y'all that boy got some stuff, he got some stuff. He got some. If y'all want to know anything about anything that's been going on out here on these YouTube streets,
yeah,
believe you me, he got everything that dropped. Everything. I don't know how he get it, but he got it, baby.
I just never thought of when that first came out. I was just listening to people and going on, man. I wasn't saving and recording something until I found out when I went into, because I'm trying to clean up my computer, so I'm getting an error, right? So when I went in there, I was like, oh my God, where all these freaking recordings, come from? So I don't know if the computer was I think that they come from off of when I'm on the Streamlabs.
Yes.
And I think the Streamlabs streaming site automatically records your stuff and save it in a file. So I'm going through my files and I was clicking on it. Like, oh Lord, girl, you talking about got some stuff.
I know you got some stuff too.
I got some little stuff, but I wasn't even aware. On Zoom, I can go back and pull the whole video and yeah, it'll show that. But the stuff that's on my Streamlabs, I was like, damn, I ain't know they say, I don't want to save shit. I don't want this shit. I don't know.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, we don't have it, but Phase is the next level. Oh yeah, baby. Phase is the next level. Has some stuff too. A whole lot of stuff.
Ooh Oh shit! And in case y'all haven't gotten over there to Phases, what's her channel? It's under her real name, under the other name. She had the whispers on her show, honey.
Did she?
Yes, it was good. I didn't pop out. I sat in her bushes and stuff, and it was a lengthy live, and they were talking about all of their times being on Soul Train. She had the three of them was on there. I was
wow.
Phases actually had the real whispers on her show. So y'all want to get over there because she be grabbing some good people to interview.
Now when she first came out, believe it or not, Phases came out here with good intentions to do, to bring out the, everything, because she actually spoke to Robert, and and he gave her the okay, and so the information that she was putting out, it was actually helpful for him, and she was putting out, and we would have had a lot of stuff that we did not know, that we had to, of course, people had to go dig and investigate. She would have had it already out there because Phases was getting that information.
And she was the first that I seen, downtown doing interviews and with the stuff for real. She was the first one that I seen doing that. So.
And that's where the actual, it was, you said it was TBD, but it was actually a live that Dunn did with her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it was over there. But Dunn and I just have to. I mean, I'm sorry. You call me crazy, call me whatever you want to call me. I'm sorry, but if your story never changed and your story has been consistent since you come out here, and there has been consistency with your story, I'm sorry. I have to roll with you. And my thing is,
he did not even come out and target people.
No, he did not.
He did not. And then he became a target. I found that weird. Like, why? He's just telling the story. They did not want to allow him to be a friend. And truth be told, if you're not with those two 24 hours with the time that he was with Kelly privately, then who are you to say what was talking?
You can't say what was going on, and you don't know.
I didn't get that,
I mean, just like Bruce and Carrie lived with Rob. Mm-hmm. There was a relationship that Bruce had with Rob, and a relationship Carrie had with Rob, and a relationship Teresa had with Rob. Mm-hmm. Each one of them had a different relationship with this man and with their mom. Mm-hmm. You don't have the same relationship that you have with all of your children. They're different. Yeah. You love them the same, but they're different because they're different people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Phases actually, I mean, she did a wonderful job, and I went on a show. It was me and DJ, right?
Yes.
It was me and DJ. I had a good time on her show. She emailed me and stuff, and
she was promoting the first rally.
And she did, absolutely, she did. But she had to take a hit from all of the he say, she say, that say, them say, and she
could not. And she just got married, and she was not going to bring that into her marriage, and I don't blame her.
Yeah, so into her home, but I don't know. I enjoyed tapping in on her show. I got my notifications on because you never know what she's going to be bringing, and these are people that she helped use to promote her magazine. Something positive. So I have to rock with, I rock with her, and that's that. But over here, honey, shit, you got to wear an armor suit.
You got to have on the whole armor of God and the helmet of salvation and everything else.
I'm like, but when you think above, as Fire say, the surface level, right? You let these people talk. You just don't stay stuck here, because if we're talking about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, the king of R&B, Robert Kelly, Kales, whatever y'all call it, everybody got a name for him. This man is known
nationwide. And it's something that was said, Pap, that I will never, ever, ever let die, because it meant so much to me, and I can only imagine what it means to Rob. When the lady from Germany come on, I think she came on Lady D's live, and she the lady she didn't talk long, but the lady had some words for the ministry, for those that did not want to hear. She put the message out there. She said, no, I don't know that. She said the U.S. is effed up. That's what she said. She said, but as far as other countries, he is at the top and will remain at the top. And he can come to any country that he wants to come to anytime he gets ready, because we love him.
Yeah, I heard her message. I was listening to her and I was like, wow, she
was serious all the way in Germany.
But I say that to say this. I would never sit here and think that this is his only fans and support group ever, because I know that he is known and being supported worldwide. So when I hear people about and it was I don't even pay no, I just don't pay no attention to it.
No, you can't, because if you get stuck on this YouTube street, no, baby, he got support. He got some support. And for the people to think that that the entertainers don't support him, you got another thing coming. I'm telling y'all, the entertainers support him, but they support him in their own way.
Yeah. Harold, yes, the black link and it's the black link experience. Y'all click on the link that Harlem posted here. That's to phases. And if she bringing whispers on and then, you know, all of them celebrities or whatever, we can support her with that and help her get her channel up. Because I swear I enjoyed that positive interview. I did. And I was like,
well,
wow.
I went on her live the first, when she was promoting her first Mac, when she got started. And I went in there and I was like, okay, you're doing some great things. I can support that. I can support what you're doing.
I mean, she can come on and we got the riff-raff stuff going on over here. I promise you that I will pick her channel first. I will.
Yes.
I'll go back and catch this garbage stuff later, but I would rather sit there and listen to her interview, the whispers, than I would, you know, I'll catch up on shits and giggles.
And let's give it, you know, we got to give it for our boy, Black CEO. Hey, Black CEO is doing some great things over there. He is doing some positive, and Dee Dee and Lily, and he's gonna get some others over there, baby. Black CEO doing the thing the way that it's supposed to be. And as he kept trying to tell us, you know, we can get the promotion out there.
I got sent the link and I missed it because I was, you know, and I'm working on my cases. So when I got the link, I was like, I cannot be distracted right now. Shannon says he has a channel. I don't know what he do on his, but he got one.
Shannon has one?
Shannon ain't got no. He said, 2023. So we're going to wait for you to drop yours.
Well, Rob will be home by then.
Yeah, I know, right? Shannon is... Shannon, we gonna support you too. What you making?
Didn't Shannon tell me she was a girl, a lady?
No, this Shannon Lewis. He's one of the mods over here. He mods for Spitting Fire too. That's a guy. So
okay, I don't know why Shannon thought. Wait a minute, that's the same Shannon be getting on me all the time.
Oh, is it? No. So yeah, Black CEO is doing a thing. I missed the live. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it and shout out because I think it was Lily sent me the link, and as she always does, you know. And you sent me the link to positive stuff to come and watch and join in too. So I appreciate that, but sometimes it just be the timing of it. Like shit.
And for everybody that, if you can, y'all please support HN News. And what is the other one, Pap? It's HN News.
HLN, isn't it?
Is it HLN or HN?
LN is one, yeah. My daughter is ringing the doorbell. Is that one? That's the one I kind of stay on top of watching that too, though. So what's going on, Lavelle? But I'm here to support. But I also run my shits and giggles on odd things.
And trust me, we need some giggles sometimes. We need to laugh. and
a little
cut up a little
laughter
bit. But
around here. If you stay so darn bitter or whatever, then you fight with aggression, and that's not cool. That's not cool to fight that way. So I don't know. I don't know how we got here, and one day it
well,
will.
I know how we gonna get away from here. We
I
gonna
know,
do some
right?
positive
She
things.
said L. Capone said LFN. I don't know that.
It is LFN, but it's HN also. HN and LFN.
LFN. So there's more information from that channel to you.
And I think it's the same people, if I'm not same channel. Oh, and support DL Hughley. He is putting some positive things out there, and he's even allowing let me leave it alone. Be quiet, Sandra. Stop. We'll talk about that offline, Pep.
Yeah,
But anyway,
messed up too. You can't say shit out here. These people are twisted. I'm gonna get ready to end this unless you guys still want to go.
I'm good, and I thank you. And who was that on here just a few minutes ago?
That's Udra. Udra.
Well, but sweetheart, thank you so much for the positivity, and most definitely we will be hashtagging on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and let the world know that Rob is not alone, and we're gonna start doing some other positive thing. And shout out to my brother, baby. You know I love me some Block Bender. I love me some Block Bender. Block Bender TV. He had to move away, but Block Bender is still doing his thing over there. So I support him too.
Oh, girl. Well, yeah, you can see he trying to they done listen. I'm gonna be done with that because they trying to bring him back out in some
Now
craziness.
Block ain't coming back into this because Block ain't got nothing to do with none of this nonsense I hear.
Standing his ground. I know he back there. Yeah, they could talk all they want to, cause old boy did say, "What you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to bring him back out. I'm trying to." I'm like, you trying to get another person locked like in
I don't
stuff
understand.
again?
That's the part I don't understand. How we trying to
I'm
lock our
sorry,
people up?
Go ahead.
ladies. I'm sorry. Thank you, Nisi Mo, for
Oh, sweetie.
sharing that hashtag. I have been trying to put stuff in people's chats all the time, and sometimes you hope it'll get caught. But now you know what I said: a closed mouth don't get fed. So if I'm not putting it out and letting it be heard, we ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. These people gonna keep doing what they doing. So I appreciate my sister Pap letting me come on and say that, because we need to support each other. And thank you for saying thank you to me, because you know what? That don't do nothing but make me want to even go even harder.
That's it,
And it don't cost nothing. And it don't cost nothing.
Not a dime.
So thank you, sister Mo, and hopefully we can come up with some more ideas here in the future that's free, that people don't have to spend their money to do it.
Exactly.
And you don't have to worry about, because right now this ain't the time that people have money to be spending. Things is getting bad out here.
Baby, it's getting worse than getting better. It's gonna get worse.
Yes.
And let me tell y'all, it's gonna be even more scamming going on. Why? Because everything is going up, and we're about to be in a recession.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we in a recession already.
We are in a recession, and don't let them tell you we not, because we are.
Yep.
Well, I always say take care home first.
I had a video. I'm sorry, sister. Yeah. I had a video that I found and I posted it. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna share it to you. Perhaps you can share it on your chat one day. It was about a Black woman and her child at a grocery store. These people were getting ready to arrest her or whatever. But she was stealing food to feed her child. And she was going out. She said, "My son is hungry." On and on and on. And then some stranger, a man, came up and said, "Hey, let me pay for it." And the hard part, what saddened me, is that you could hear her crying about her son being hungry. There's no way.
Well, y'all, it was a lady in my store. They had done already took her to the back, and I overheard her in the back, and I saw them, and they was taking pictures of the meat. And I said, wait a minute, hold on. I said, y'all arrested her for this meat? And they said, yes. I said, hold on, I will pay for the meat. Please don't arrest a woman for the meat. Well, we have to because she went out the door with, you don't have to do anything.
That's right. Especially if you already said you're going to pay for it.
I said, I will pay for it. But they said no, because they were back. She was in the back with the police already.
They could have stopped it.
They already reported and everything. Yeah, they still could have said, okay, you know, we'll let this one go. But no, it's not like that because you got to think of quotas, honey. They can make some quotas. Shit.
And why y'all think Robert is locked up? Hey, we got a serious election coming up.
Because somebody don't want to do the right thing.
Thank you.
Hey, did you find out about that stuff I sent you about the purge?
I just was telling my mom them about it, and they was like, "Well, no, they don't believe it." You know.
Did you see? Did you see that? I sent it to you. It was the police captain or the sheriff or whoever he was. I sent you the video. And he wasn't playing.
Okay,
you gonna have to go. It's a whole bunch of stuff I sent you. But
I got it.
They got the purge or somewhat of what they're gonna call the purge. And I think like they did in the movie, you know, you gotta do stuff with the black people to be a test dummy, right? So they making us be the test dummies in Chicago. And I said,
and Pap, let me say this. I have to give it up to Spit and Fire. Spit and Fire said that when she first come out here, she did a whole live about that. And in that live, she said it used to be New York, but now it's Chicago. And Chicago needs to take a stand now.
I'm sorry.
3. Well,
the video I sent you.
Yeah. So I will get prepared and go over, and maybe we can discuss that on Saturday. Right. Sandra, these people are opposing to DL right now.
Okay, but I know y'all
he ain't who you think he is. He's not who you think he is.
Well,
do some
hold
research,
on,
baby.
y'all. Let me say this to y'all.
Do some research.
DL is not. He may not be who y'all think he is. But let me say this here. And the only reason why, because the information that was given to him was incorrect information, and that has happened to a lot of entertainers.
That's why you read for yourself.
Exactly. And so that's why he's now getting these transcripts and reading them himself.
He should have did that in the beginning. See, you make an ass out of yourself at the end. And see, I don't support anybody that definitely refuses to read.
And he went back and apologized. He did apologize.
That's a little bit too late. He could have been somebody, could have been a saving grace to make sure his case didn't go like that. For real. If you get people behind you to fight behind you, people gonna move. And when people decide, I'm not gonna say nothing but the bad, you know, he'd been better off not saying anything. So I don't respect people. You don't even know the case, but you got something to say. And it wasn't to say, well, I don't know what happened with Mr. Kelly, but if he did it, we didn't even get that. We got a whole lot of these so-called star-powered people straight talking bad about this man. And every interview I've ever seen Rob do, I've never seen him talk bad about anybody.
Robert, don't do
even if they were wrong as heck. I have never seen him. I've never seen him judge anybody.
No,
I've never seen any of that. But they did it to him, and that's why I say what I heard people say come out of their mouths, whether they knew the truth or not. I'm not supporting those people because those are the type of people that's gonna throw you in the straight of gates of hell, not knowing if you should be in there or not. They just doing it because everybody else do it. It's too many sheep out here. It ain't enough. It ain't enough sheep out here working. But you got a whole lot of doggone shepherds that want to lead and don't even know how to lead. They lead these people over the cliff. So I'm not with all that. What I see is what I see. Now, if I see him start working for real instead of talking, they need to work. He did enough talking. He need to work. You did enough putting them down. You did enough talking all crazy. All y'all had these so-called meetings at Starbucks or wherever the heck they meet at, talking about this man. That's bull crap. Talking time is over with. Do what you're supposed to do. Get busy. Let us see that y'all putting in these doggone motions or whatever petitions to get the truth to come out and do what should have been done in the first place. We have a small voice, but it can get loud. But they're already out here. So when you had all these people up here talking bad about them, guess what? I kind of thought he was. If you ain't seen nothing, you can't think nothing. But everybody put their thoughts into it. And it wasn't even their thoughts, just like you said. They going off of what somebody else said. All of us would be in hell or dead if we went off of what everybody else said about somebody else. That's scary. So the talking should be done. It should be nothing but movement. It should none of them be scared because they coming after everybody, regardless if you with Rob or not. They coming after everybody. So if they didn't figure it out when they came after Rob,
and that was pre-written and predestined long before my time. Whoever wrote that Willie Lynch letter, he put it all into place.
Yes, ma'am.
And now
people say that letter was and people say that letter was fake. No,
it wasn't fake. It's fake if you want it to be fake, but I promise you, they showing you how real it is.
Oh boy. Okay. I do want to put this article up before we go, since we brought up the purge, right? Let me share this. Let's look at this and just spend a little bit of a few minutes on this article. Check this shit out. I hate bad news. Maybe, and I find ways to avoid it. I do, and I know that that's not good. Is it up yet? Can you guys see that?
Let me mute myself.
Okay. Listen to this, y'all. It's just a little piece, but let's go over exactly what this purge is for January that was signed into law by the new governor that I'm finding out is a billionaire. The last governor, I think his name was Thompson or something, of Illinois. He also spent time down in Terre Haute, Indiana, where Ronald Isley was, and where I used to visit for a personal reason down there. But he was down there. He used to be governor, but they have a new governor now who has stated that he's a billionaire. But this came in on the New York Post here. Illinois' no cash bail law would turn the state into the purge. That means that they're going to be looking at cases case by case and deciding who they want to nitpick and let out on the streets. So of course we're thinking that, oh my God, they're going to let these bad people out, and if there could be a purge, meaning that there will be terroristical acts. It's dangerous for us normal people if they let these people up out of there. But let's read and see what they have to say about this one here. Let me blow it up some. Let me do this so y'all can see.
Hey, sis, the worst part is that they literally said you could have committed a murder. I think they said it's gonna take them 2 days before they even start looking for you. Now that's crazy.
Yeah,
you get a 2-day head start.
Right, being on the monitor, if you were let out on a monitor. But it says and listen what they talk about first though. The movie series, one night a year is set aside for Americans to commit any crime that they want. We know that this was all done in that movie, The Purge. Then they did a Purge 2, right? Then they do another one. Had 2 of them out. So it says, including murder without repercussions. It is an opportunity to both let off steam. You're going to let off steam by letting people out to hurt each other. And then it says that unjustly, as some can afford to defend their homes unjustly and families against such a rampage while others cannot. So basically, you need to be rich and have your house built up like they did in the movie in order, to find some safety measures for you and your family. The horror franchise is fictional, of course, as no elected official in their right mind would never enact such a law. At least that's what this person believes who wrote this article, which came in by, I'll let you guys know in a minute. It says that the unbelievable will soon happen in my home state of Illinois on January the 1st, 2023 at midnight. A very real version of the purge will enact VIA the 2021 Safety Act law. So now we got to go dig into this Safety Act law and see what it all pertains to as they speak on this. They call
That's
it the
what
safety.
That's what it pertains to, Pep.
Right.
The safety.
It's gonna tell you
Accountability.
everything.
No, the Safety Act law is what you just stated a while ago regarding the allowing the inmates to get out, and actually, let's say
some of them aren't inmates, sister. Some of them aren't inmates. Some of them.
Well, yeah,
have
that's
not
what I'm
even
saying.
caught
Some of them
yet.
are already inmates, and some of them, I'm using for an example. If I murdered you, and they just don't really see it, they evaluate, not the law. They're doing their own evaluation, and they may say, well, we don't think she need to be locked up because we're already full to the capacity of where we need to be. Then they just gonna let me out, leave me out, and your family, and you're upset. But the thing is, what people don't understand, it goes back to what we just stated a while ago, and I'm just giving y'all a synopsis of what I read on this. What's gonna happen? You're gonna have more black killing, more black people killing each other, which is what they want. And
Yep.
And they're not going to do anything about it. The only thing they want you to know is that we're doing our part. We're getting to you as fast as we can. And that law is not just right now, it's Illinois, but they are now at the table as we speak, talking about it in every other state.
Okay.
And you know what this stems from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it stems from? Me Too.
Yep.
And it's a reason why they're doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I've been saying this for the longest, when they get finished dealing with this, with all of these so-called men that have done all of these so-called things, the law's gonna change. And this is just one part of the law that's changing, because they're saying what? Protect yourself how you feel fit. But I don't know if any of you guys own any type of, guns or anything else, but they've been showing here in Kansas City, and I'm gonna tell you how long, maybe about a year and a half.
Every state is gonna be just like here in Texas.
They're offering you insurance to be able to have insurance. So if you do go to jail, you pay for your attorney. I got one of them when I bought my gun. It pays for your attorney. It pays for your bail and all of this. And then the whole thing, what they're basically saying, if you shoot somebody, this is how I know this has been set up for a while, because that commercial's been out for over a year and a half. Well, several commercials. If you kill somebody and they broke into your house, and let's say they pulled a knife on you, you might go to jail. Even though that's what happens now. They take you to jail and they question you, right? But they're saying there's no guarantee that you had a right to kill somebody that broke into your house and tried to kill you. It could go where you can go to jail. So basically, the act that you just said, I forgot what they called it. I forgot the name that quick.
Safety Act.
Yeah. You have to protect yourself, but you better hope that you're doing it the right way.
Well,
then people can sue you, and then people can sue you as well. If you shoot them and you don't kill them, but you hurt them, because they broke into your house and choked your dog out.
And
they
that's
can
what
sue you
our
if you do
problem
something to
is.
them.
We talk too much, and the only thing you are to say, only thing, and I'm telling y'all, please hear me. The only thing you tell the police when they come to your house, I fear for my
safety.
life.
Yep. Or you say I was not safe. I told something else
that word, those words
Caucasian
right there,
word.
I fear for my life is going to take you a long way, as opposed to you running your mouth and talking, and your attorney is not there. They're gonna use every word you say against you. The only thing you to tell the police, I fear for my life. Period.
And my kids and my dogs, everything, everybody.
Police protocol behind you saying that. They should do what?
Sorry, I just wanted to kick that in. They've been doing a lot of these commercials for over a year and a half, and then nobody was paying attention to it. They have. Now where I am, you don't even have to have a license to carry anymore.
That's in Texas. Are you in Texas?
No, I'm in Mo. Not you, Mo.
Baby, here in Texas, you don't even have to have a license to carry. And honey, is like the wild, wild west here.
Okay, let me finish this so we can
stand your ground and anybody can.
The judges will decide whether or not to release defendants on a case-by-case basis, based on if they feel a person poses a threat to the community or is a flight risk. Seeing as many Illinois judges rule like progressive activists, it's likely that they will send many criminals back into the communities without hesitation. It says that we're not talking about non-violent crimes like, say, jumping a railway turnstile, or even stealing food from the grocery store. This will be no bail or an automatic detainment for a second-degree murder, kidnapping, armed robbery, drug-induced homicide, and aggravated DUI. Hardening criminals charged with everything from threatening a public official to armed burglary to arson will be emboldened and empowered. Now, I wanted to get to this picture here to show you the governor. As you can see, his cabinet, around him. It's a diversified cabinet here. Any words?
Yeah, okay.
So now I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just making sure you see that. And this is the billionaire Governor JB, who can afford to build that type of protection around his home. But you guys won't be able to do that. A Governor JB Pritzker, billionaire, signed the new law into effect in February under the guise of criminal justice reform. To make matters worse, offenders released on an electronic monitoring device must be in violation. They must be, in order for anything to happen to them, they must be in violation of their parole for 48 hours before it is considered a crime, y'all. Oh, Lord.
That's why I said they'll be able to run around for 2 days before they even start looking for them.
And it take me a day to get out of the city or wherever I'm at. I'm going to wherever, La La Land.
It's 3,000 people will be wearing ankle monitors. This includes about 100 of them who have been charged with murder.
Okay, so why those people that was names was on that in that black book? Why they don't have ankle monitors on?
I don't know. The new law gives these criminals a 48-hour pass, means that they have the legal freedom to perhaps murder the witnesses of their crime. Girl,
See
I'm about to
there,
go get my money.
girl.
And the police can respond to their ankle monitor alert for 48 hours.
Yep.
I can
And
be
let
Stay
me
in the
your
tell
street.
y'all what's getting ready to happen. Listen at me clearly, what I'm about to tell y'all. Guess what's getting ready to happen? All this network is getting ready to crash.
what we supposed to do? Not know
They
Huh.
said it was
nothing?
supposed to happen the other day. Didn't happen.
All
So
this network is about to crash.
people been taking their money out of the
I'm
bank too.
telling you.
And then the banks are messing with people and not letting them take their money out.
Exactly. Not allowing them to take the money out.
Yep. Or you can only take out a certain amount, and then when you take the money out, they got to report it to the government about your money
Your
and
money.
you taking it out. And they need to know why you. I think
Why
it's
you taking it
$3,000.
out?
If you take out $3,000 or plus, they got to report you.
Yes.
But you can spend up to 10,000. You can send that wherever you want. But if you take it
Wherever
out your account,
as
you in
long as
trouble.
it's in that bank.
Yep. Yep.
I don't even want to talk about this. This shit is I can't do it.
It's
I can't put this
informative.
in.
You need to know. You need to know, sis. I'm telling you. I be on this stuff. I
I'm
pay
sitting here.
attention to all of it carefully because they don't tell us nothing.
The
You ain't gonna know nothing. We don't
governor
know it.
of Illinois into law last year. It's called the Criminal Justice Reform. So some of the soft crime adherents claim it will reduce the number of people detained. They want to
Mm-hmm.
reduce the number in
Mm-hmm.
Well,
jail
it's
while away.
overcrowded. It is literally,
Mm-hmm.
and for those that thought I was playing when I said what I said, do y'all know the MCC is getting ready to be shut down?
What? Why?
They got too many lawsuits.
Oh, well.
They even got a time of when they are supposed to be ringing the bell. The law enforcement officials across the state will be sounding the alarm, y'all.
And also,
Mm-hmm.
it's not just the lawsuits,
You
y'all.
gonna hear
You
that
got to
buzz. You gonna hear that
understand they
buzzing,
opening up these
Pat.
private prisons too.
Yeah.
And these private prisons are owned by a lot of these politicians.
And sports people.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Maybe there's a prayer that these people who will be eligible to be released, right, that they will do good. Because if they do good and they go back for their court and stuff, then maybe the judge will
You got
carry
to
their
give
stuff
these
out.
people jobs. They're not. That's why you got to change the way the law is set up. They don't want to give these people jobs. And when
Yep.
you've been confined to, and been in an institution, you got to be reinstitutionalized out here. And you don't want to come back out here looking at everybody else going to work, and you out here trying to figure it out, and you've been locked up practically all of your life, and the only thing you know is a man or woman telling you to go to bed and when to wake up and when to eat and when you can't eat and whatever else. You got to be reformed back out into this world. So when I do that, what else is supposed to happen? Do you have a job for me?
Well, the next thing that they don't do, they don't tell people, and it just depends on the type of crime you go to jail for. You're eligible to work for the government, whether it be
Thank
state,
you.
federal.
Thank you.
There you have. And people don't say you can work for General Motors. I done got people at General Motors. They're like, you lying. They're not gonna hire me. I went to jail for dope.
Yes, they would.
I
And
said, go put your
told people
application in
earlier,
there. I told them, I said, go put your application in there. And if you have qualifications and they don't hire you, you can sue them for
you can sue
discrimination.
them. Yes.
Just don't lie about anything on your application. And I done got people at General Motors and they've been there 10 years.
And I'm telling y'all, and also anybody that's listening,
And they ding dong dang it, parole officers don't even tell them that those opportunities.
No.
So what does that mean? They don't say anything because they intend on you going back.
Because that's how they get
money
paid.
Come in and out of jail because you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back because you gotta keep money. You gotta eat. So they intend for people to come back. So they don't tell people you have a right to have a better life situation. Why would I tell you something that's gonna help you? They ain't gonna do that because that's their money.
And also these pipeline, but these oil rigs and offshore, they are hiring. You get paid good money. You gone to, I think it's you gone 2 months and you back home for 2 months. But the times that you back home, you getting paid. And your money go directly to your account, and you don't have to pay for anything while you're away because they pay for everything.
Lodging and food.
Paid. Yes.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, well,
and they don't tell people that.
Hopefully they might reconsider this and resend this stuff back to normality and stuff, because this here says that the officials will have to take that responsibility of blood on innocent people out here, and I don't think that they would want. I would hope that they wouldn't want.
Yeah,
that
please.
to happen.
You think these people care? So we on our way out of here.
What she just said.
Girl,
you are not a concern.
baby,
You are just a number, and you're too many of you people out here. That's what they gonna say.
Why do you think they got Robert locked up? He was populating the world. They are trying to depopulate.
Yep.
And the best way they can.
The best way they can, so-called legally, before they do it by force for no reason.
Yes.
Because you have some countries out here to where they're chopping your head off for reading the Bible. So what does that tell you?
But you can come over here and practice whatever religion you want to practice.
Yep.
And we can't even say Merry Christmas because we're offending that person that don't believe in Christmas.
And you can't pray in your own time of your break while you at school or at work.
But God is gonna bring us all back. He gonna bring it all back to us because He gonna bring us all, every last one of us, as He showed us through COVID. When we was out for the pandemic, He gonna show us that he's not playing with us. He's sick and tired of us.
And if people should have learned anything, people should have learned that they can do things by themselves without having to be around.
We lost you, Udra.
Learning to listen, pay attention, and go on from there. Instead of want to get up and jump, it should have taught a lot of people patience.
And learning how to love yourself instead of waiting on somebody else to show you love. No, baby, you better learn how to love yourself first.
Well, ladies, guess what? We are
okay, sweetie. I love you guys, and it's and y'all have a wonderful night. And I'll be back ladies' night. We need to go back to the old ladies' night.
That's a good suggestion for Sunday, my queen. So we chose our next book to do reviews on, and the next one was the Grime Supporter. You're welcome to come over to participate if you choose to watch it, but we just kind of summarized a little bit of Jeffrey Dahmer just to have some commentary. But it was pretty cool. We went over that one. So shout out to my queen, because he was like, doing the movie reviews would be fun, to listen to read opinions on the characters and the position of the movie. So our next book for Sunday, in case you guys want to know, is the Grime Supporter. You gotta
grind as in GRIND, grind.
Grime Supporter, the Grime Supporter, the Grime.
Okay.
So
thank you, madam.
I'm gonna be watching And you're welcome to join us back over here. Chat room, thank you guys for supporting the channel, for showing up. Don't
Yes,
forget, you
ma'am.
can hit the link and come on up here and vibe with the panel as you see choose fit with the topic. That's fine. But I got to get up out of here. Y'all ain't
And
got to
I do
go
too. And I
nowhere.
love
But
you,
you got
Pep.
to
And I
get up
love you
out
too,
of here.
sweetie.
Hashtag I support
Absolutely.
Rob.
Hashtag I support Rob.
Grind sleeper. She said it's grind
Everybody be happy.
sleeper. That's yeah. I'm even got it queued up for at work, Harlem, so I can, keep my days because I guess it's episodes too. So I'm on it and I'm watching it. I don't know what to say about this Illinois things. If you are in Illinois, just keep up with the updates of what's going on about this whole purge thing. And my parents are there, so who knows, who knows how that's going to play out. But I'm going to pray that it gets rescinded and they change their mind. I don't care if a prison is
Amen.
overcrowded, rather to see them take money and invest and make another one if you have to utilize people through the court system to lock them up. You go and build another one, and that's your holding spot. Not out here to put innocent people in jeopardy of people that may have the connotation of taking your life or hurting you or breaking into your home or stealing your things or your children. So I don't know. If something like this happen while that governor is sitting over there signing that, he might want to think about whether if he may be the first target. You never know.
Well, he don't need a
So
job
I
if he
don't
don't have a
know.
job to do.
Absolutely, because I thought the job of a governor is to protect, but now
Yep.
I see. But I'm gonna go now and pull up your stuff and all of that good stuff. So
Holler
yeah,
at
I
me
don't want to be.
shortly.
I don't want to mess with me. Yep, absolutely. So we are out of here, you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button,
Bye.
share the channel. Make
Be
sure y'all come
happy.
back on another one of the shits and giggles we
Yes,
had
ma'am.
in various conversations over here, and I appreciate you all. So, and keep in mind, don't be mad at me out there. I ain't the one with the problem. I got the solutions. Bye, girl.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote upon me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip. Always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right. But when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. Trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you. focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't